me your montanta. Woman him say ya can't deal him a bibia could see Sadano. Woman him say show double. One more, in Nipa and them areas, no. Sana no more journey. Hassan, but woman him say show double. It didn't form me, no, question.
Say Nipa wa for story akoma Ghanaian Times na so wa nye editing na de kwa o ma be editing.
O be editing amount. And so one carry say so na me pa no. Enti no.
Your friend say the vessel afi no 2023 me pay bia.
One eka. One eka chiro.
But idea ni nyina na say.
Okay.
Sir also obi na me busan kwala no.
Okay.
On say ya omo yen kwala interviews.
Yeah.
Then they ask them when are you mentor. Nana ba na mo.
Aye. Me pese me yet say Bobie.
Me pese me say KKD. Me pese me say Bobie.
Chamai.
Me pese me say Sifaka.
Me pese me say Fia Pokia. Pese me say we.
Abadam.
You can be yourself.
Me jina hwehwe mu amia na me hu me. You see, unim nyame amaye on my name kitten a. Ubetimi awie university. Na sade na kura wonsu anwie.
Enyoma nyame de ma nipa no.
Yeah.
Wow, anope o kai ensem.
So eden na nyame ema wo hu se wonam awie mu a. It's your shadow that you see.
Sure.
One of my real who are going to shadow.
There be woman penny so dear. Why would you?
Shadow.
It's you.
It's you. One of my real is your shadow that you see. Only by your man in Ansah, Emma or ye, Ashisheno. What do you see yourself?
Yeah.
You don't see anybody.
I love that.
So, I don't think I'm in the show. Me Pia, Messi, person, yes, I could follow your mama. How?
Don't say, Commander, when you are somewhere, you catch your brand, na you go to school, Yesusa, who is your mentor. Why now, per se, we yet to saw no. Oh, and then, yeah, I say a trimu santi, woon yin and that with trim. Enti ase sha so mesi we na hia no enti nipa ne wo ye bia weni da ne so enti wato from pe wo so nsesi from I think sir anope what kan asem because yen nyina akro mo ka bi kire yen
yes obi this of obusa answer person me person me sa agin asare wonu go fa so see perezo
chese medwene ho amenti ase
wonim Duncan Williams kwa fa so see Dominion ebi kura wo the Langas na ji obi asase
obesi de hu
Otabe or the your friend say ne motivational speech or the free belenpe. Nana yere poma de sa unum kwa your first was in Central University. You have no clue. So I don't think I say my sorry me Bobra and look what I dear ba kwa when said despite company one man find cheme na Bobie mu ade ani ade sa ade no
because you are you.
Most is if I can't to cry. Remember, I'm a morning show. Maybe I almost just obo. Aye. Kwabena unko. Now, what kind of nonsense?
I was the Kwabena.
I mean,
Senka the Kwame crank half an sir.
That time, Grandma was 24 years to 25 years. And what dear? I call out to what I'm so go with you for some.
Catch a woman.
I'm a catcher for that.
Now, I'm a Jew, know.
Me more say almost say mama menye and I'm saying mum fam go kuma say honam free fam go krum no mam I'm say ko na tiki say ta twrebu akodua na tiki aba betra aye kwa mo anu nko no abo no aka me twrebu akodua na say papa panimu so wo abodam sa how possible? If you want me to do it, allow me to do it. Let me use my name. Finito.
Me person ya wusiti keke.
But sir, opa say o kata me brand so anasa o kata
na wo build you obi die man no.
I won't do it. It's my destiny. Me ma me wo me de Kwabena me ne kwame. Yeah, me the Kwabena, me mama wo me Tuesday, and no catch him say wo the Kwabena. Finito. I made the mama bass as so no. And I don't want you to change it. And I won't change it for anything.
I think so what some wake a crown crowd will catch ye. Obi catch obi obejiska.
You see,
motivation we are the Amayano pay.
The point is, be your own self, be your own man. I mean, be you. There be now how we are say.
The 7 years away. Nancy, who no so cry. Because we will be imitation.
Yes. So you see, people start life, and then or a presenter, or troubles or to a drew kakra, or troubles were judge we know a quack away kakra. Ohusi obi aton cars aye pe no so
akwa cars no so koton bi
no akwa cars ohusi obi aye say aye bibi say pe no so so you see people hopping from one profession to another.
Omo sheda ni se we ni ade a me pese me ya me didi ye cause no crown to mean defining itself.
To mean defining itself.
Hey,
I can't remember after Sempa yi medi then you have Crawford brain any Kwabena me mama ba ko doctor Beatrice Yafe Kwabena betina brochire e mama mfa onko we feel I know we have flow Kwabena betina America. I'm say what are you talking about? Do you think say as a boy from here you made me minimum the crime person me yana? I know exactly what I want to do. Just leave me. Allow me. Just leave me. Kwabena there na so thing Kwabena just leave me. Allow me. Hey, give me some space now from my family. Onyame the entire de me bear we say. Then he has plans for me.
Okay.
Let me stick to my plans. Finito. So when you are doing things with people, today, Gaga who decided say ubejai CMG. It doesn't mean say I'm going to CMG.
I was say koso. In fact, ebe koso.
Exactly.
We yare de fie adwuma no koso.
Exactly.
Enti ade na wujaye adwuma ne begu.
Exactly. Enti so no be eye bibi. Now say at a point in time, independent and different interests. Just keep on. Move. You don't. Why should you be looking around and looking at people? No. At the end of the day, a car in your free.
Ye besi, me do baby amekwa mesi.
Me do baby amekwa mesi.
Enye baby awo se me nko da be ade de anya possible. What be that?
Ya fro car wo Accra Central. Ye nyina ye kwa maajo. Udru eye friend say Accra Mono si ya so susi.
What be that?
Means say wa boda wana.
Wo yale ana.
Me ko maajo. Me srew.
On that ten in the oguso ade ma me pa o. Ai mo, is here there we are ada no motivational speaker. Ada obi there we weni ana.
Baby, because I be tia sorry.
Well, one pound no pay we share say na. O ma motivation we na me say nka. What the politics na. We ya fe their motivation.
But you see, unim ade eye dangerous. Even with the politics, they keep on doing that. Unim say NDC say. Say opa say we a presidential candidate to NDC mo a. Say we din to say Mahama.
Any kwansa when is your heja o pekasa controversies bia was say we are calm.
We are calm say we are calm say John Mahama.
Won ante to say Mahama nyina bibia beye bia.
Na ya shede me man microphone to nka bebre. Enye radio interview bebre. Na che so
criteria no.
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you.
But yes, yeah, ya dey tie for the yes, yeah.
Friends say I go for the MPP the person you president.
But me nya sure so bia can say so for person you say mampeni. Me jan me share that.
There you go for some person you say I go for the MPP you say you wicked. You wicked.
Oh, come on, you
say who was I say Kufuor? I just hold him chronobo.
Okay.
You are chronobo.
She said, I know you standard no.
Yes, we are chronobo.
Very agent.
We will be our niji mojaka go. We will be our niji abone for some. Name kwasi asem. Aha, right open so yes Kufuor.
I know the criteria.
Yeah, I want MPP.
Okay.
Say Kufuor don't think credit Japan who so wait to be president.
Why you calm pa?
They say who
why you so sober?
I am so the president.
Not minimum da so and I no so sia Mahama.
They will on Osia Kufa no they set them.
Nti oba.
Oba.
Kon yo bi enim dada so ono no hey obo na dwe dada. Nti no why call me like people are hey ti kan wo ho ada.
Okay, so you see? One was one make
yeah.
Can they Japan giant shadow no? At all. And one kofa obi shadow.
Oh yeah, imitation. Ti odu baby kra no kasa people hey can you na then they see what is happening.
No more so I fucking mind. Me look Gaga seriously.
Oh yeah, I know.
Me baby enya me want to say like me person be please you be intima sesa.
No. This is you.
So
me ho ball ka crazy I say me ya fa osuba bi me de anya say me sua but I say involuntary bi I say ewura me mu bi say.
No. Stand say open say and open say.
Me feel say.
Me amount. Open say am the amount. Open say am the amount. Simple.
Hey, obi anu ba na nti bi afa kakra. I just say nipa ni siam, but indirectly no ewura nipa ni mu.
Be anywhere sit down to be yourself.
Yeah,
when you
true.
wake up, you see your shadow.
Exactly.
When you stand in front of the mirror, you see your shadow. So why don't I don't think that person don't show be shadow more? Why you don't do that?
Obi aye we ma me sumi nko but eno nya wo de eno nya wo calling.
There be nya wo calling. So I don't think that person.
Pastor.
Wouldn't say me ntimi nye advert jingle me nye bi da. Ba ko pe na me hello FM yi na fertilizer say fidie kafo
okay.
Acha be 18 years or 20 years ago. Me apart from me jingle that because me jingle na say me boti anya me de.
So who need flair for jingle na say
I don't have it. Enti me what despite mu nyina no obi de jingle bar I tell them contradiction na ya de.
Obi so ho no ma ya na ope wo brand no say wo keke wo be kadia ma no.
It's not my style.
To have
me ha me ho me share radio as me ha me ho da.
See e ka say e ma 4.5 billion Ghana cedis fa. Na nko original man ni 2 billion.
So again we fuck it.
Na nka ya kwa akoto ankasa sika de betua no. 2 billion but yes dia. Yes. 4.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Who says here to 4.5.
But nka me kwa akoto value for money 2 billion.
And it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Now share space is in any
over excitement.
Yeah, every before.
And send ya wa him na.
No, but let me tell you. Sa no mo ye no Jubilee House o.
Oh, any o mo ye duma fa.
I don't mo ye no Jubilee House na and again asua no.
Any afani trim.
Because look, Gaga, Ansah be the wom say, oh a year a GRA.
Okay.
For when it comes to our internal taxes and all that. Oh, a year sa GRA phone you are working with them at a year Ministry of Finance.
Okay.
No one can fuck Mackenzie for South Africa. In dollars as financial consultants, Ministry of Finance. I could for it again when they walk.
That we also na no na form we. I say out of excitement. I say the near jabro so much. Say sisi no grade than be ye juma.
Okay, into na no na form ya. Omo discuss any.
Wa ba be cheche me wo.
O discuss say.
O scan is still like 4.5 billion na.
And about koto
o koto 2 billion. Or say a church, mu say be as
Gaga, into no from you, no say.
I seems one fanning in anka ho. Or say omukra no quoting in dollars. Voice no one pay crime boy. Quoting in dollars. But one church mu send but a out of excitement.
And a man
ne casa.
Says I would 4.5
billion. And we have value channel so bro for show capital letters, no, a value for money. And it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. But now we make say, the new wire straight I walk.
Go for. I go so about saying Fabida.
Oh, Commander, I'll fab your babuam. We must be fear. We didn't was over the amount. But I am no from command, none from where.
Ogo for about pere control.
Now, also, Nenijia and work can some when you cross worker. But me say kura me no na me yetimi ka coded pa west. Ya yem ye no pa ne beti ase. Oti ase. Ni owo akire be de ne uti be oya.
Mami.
Bra.
Pachoa.
Me de hye. Wa fi mi nti ana.
Afi ya me.
Ba mani e.
Ya me ba dum me tibi so.
Afi so metiem.
Famisi.
Enti me ka to say nka me birthday no. Se wo twa me surprise a. Unze no me ntimi nkasa da bi.
Me twa wie.
Oh, it wasn't so much of a surprise because I saw it coming. Me no nam kwadi, I saw it coming. And think my birthday no. And no now the way ne bar. Nan kwa fa camera di wechi. TV piano. Hey, really? Wow.
No. Yeah, we have tissue kakra kura. That the bobo ani ase.
Tissue me remember kuya so nto.
You surprise me.
Yes, I do. As a teddy bear. As a kid's virtual. We must cry when you see me. Yeah, baby.
Oh, be a surprise. Birthday. Now, you have to party a man where you are. Those.
Is that a ya na winning na? At a say, woman, I am so any DC winning na. That's a toast. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting it. Come on. Well, that's how you see me. One day, coach you.
Oh my
God. Yeah, money tissue. Now, your boy raised any. Really?
Oh, really? My God.
Yes, I. Now, yeah, you did it. Say yes. Or no, can't yes, I am. Ajiegu mama is here, sister Unity. And the pen drive, you have first.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, on the Tia Cotton, so you had talent.
Aye.
You had talent.
One day that here I heard and I draw. Yeah.
Nipanyo.
Commander, no be na me.
But another issue. Open surprise.
And no be
every baby.
25th January.
But can't conquer ye.
Commander, no fancy.
So,
fancy. Menyan and Tiasa him for beefy Central Region. I almost say my birthday. No, on person which I'm surprised will be a lie down, mammy. Or any cassia pa for Central Region.
Timmy Congo, Jenny Bad in Gracia.
I had investigate. Oh, but Commander, my feel, pa, but
another uncommon by it.
Okay.
And almost say, Mitier, I think it's one of the MPP guys.
Okay.
Almost say media. And I'm here for. They mentioned media, any parents. And I'm and Koda.
Omuadie,
it didn't pay him for them. A media and parents. Now, guy no can't answer no. Me friend.
Mo hwe na mama why?
No, me the game. I'm so called either Peace FM or Ado FM or one of the stations. Oh. Eh, na me can't say we gaga. What do you say? From Christian Council, Peace Council, leadership, and so for Pennyfu Okroba, Scafone, whatever. What do you say? Omo kwa abrochira. Omo na nanom no omo ma no omo abrochi no.
Okay.
Otimi ka kire no. Grandpa, don't be silly.
Normal.
Okay, Grandpa, don't be silly. Unu di oye. Eh be na you know. Yeah.
See anadwuru mu da do de.
Anadwuru mu do. And I no cry me call a UK that be na. Was it Grandpa, don't be silly.
I said don't be.
Don't be silly.
Na ye ni age. You show social media so.
Obaga na me catch say don't be silly.
Umuade.
Be muade.
Ya yantiti wo fie. Penny photo mo fie.
But nana ekofo nana no catch say don't be silly.
Na dwuru wo doba.
Akola na ben me nana no. Oko UK a. Obedru Ghana na akola bi tiana e ka kire ne say sa asem akoka ese ska empedede no wabodam aso odi matem
And some of them they na anu ade pa.
And some no be adding. But you see, look, let me tell you. Atem di akene de Japan di nkrofo okrom ha.
Kwada ne de nsha.
Oh, come on.
Enu baby ya.
Oh, come on. Come on. Mimi ntra radio so nka oba ase ho asem. Kennedy Japan was able to do it. Oya Akufo-Addo financier. Akufo-Addo was happy with Kennedy Japan and he's still happy with him.
Sure.
Kennedy Japan Gabi no nyina wa hwa wo mo da. So Gabi enye MPP ba pa wa Gabi no ni hwe. Omo obra bia wo wi ase. Gabi wa che da ko mo obra. Oh wait Gabi na Gabi eni pa bi suro. Akola we. Omo obra bia. Atem di dia Kennedy Japan di
nkrofo okrom ha. And I wonder die kra.
Look. And unim I've heard them talking about some foolish stuffs. Omiya no mo do money akobre Twini Jonas, Kevin Taylor, Captain Smart, no Bobie and we have a president who can insult a whole constituency. Yeah, moto abama no.
Kokuma se kai pa.
What's it on only the you see? One day, as I'm calling a chimpan for boom. A best would be a best croma, or the Otabu. So almost say I did the attempt. A bit moving from a did the attempt to bro.
Maybe I may bomb pies.
We see one day said the Mebuno Wagana, I see a boom crofo we will croma.
A mouth for boo for too much.
Said almost a boom because look at what we say Katie Amon.
Catch it say it is a kube.
Enti Katie Amon. Our right say odidi me matem. Me mini right say me didi na tem.
That way ya kwada usha. One enyi ni tiri mo afu dwene.
Nkasi afo say. And omo school. Look, when you go to America and other places, the kind of politics they are doing there, and some omo ka. Ever mo man pedi for Jesus Christ. And omo no kodru a omo say ono a civilized world.
Yes, yeah.
Omo ba and they don't want us to talk about it, No, I can't say yes, I need a culture.
Dabi, ya mamre, ye hide behind ya mamre.
Ya mamre, and ya money, or hina Jimia, or hina ya cromfo.
Yeah, they can't say blue.
Or hina ya cromfo, won't be conscious or ya cromfo.
Dabi, just a fran and toma, or batang,
or ya cromfo,
cause ya becca so muadie.
Chief me, mammy, ya don't mean. Christian cancer, ya don't mean.
We'll sing Uncle Pony.
Archbishop, ya don't mean.
Hey, what's it there, Kwabaso?
Duncan Williams were deep politics, music, be political party be about power, a Rosa. Lord, Domino. Duncan Williams. But as I'm going on to Chroma, would declare you. Na baako so awaye no ho se asore dem akura no otabe on your babo ko bone nko if you want to be successful in life think do your projections and let the Lord lead you.
Motivation ongoing.
I will say to you because who do want to analyze over and say some God of the chile from
no repeat it dollars.
Someone would declare Chroma, no my free Romoco. And I was supposed to be a chas Yamiaba. Who do much own? You need to Rollins Betty Sampany for no. Me 79. I'm one. Come join Rollins. Come out, Papa.
I mean, I saw what the Ankabe.
Because
the Ankabe.
I did be a muye piano. You don't get it. On Tiasia. Here, a branch of Jodu. Or no, mammy, Ejan fee. Anna, or Mamma San, no Baby Uno. na sase papers like na down for na opeso otona or the papers no try down for no sa kwa no koye photocopy or whatever or they akoma chroma scan bi ma me no wo ya chroma scan ni si boy ni ntu free jolu dan no mu efie no mu na wato
how
ede your friend say land gas no so boy no I retaliate ya ni achina koto baby a police station for almost 3 months.
Aye.
Yeah,
imagine.
Me say one day one day your friend say zoom lion ne kwam despite no me agongo no nyina be for kroma. One day one be fra say no krofo be say abun krofo okroma no. One day.
One more entrepreneurs, one more obobo.
One day. I'm going to have some wow.
Ma me boss ba ko Mr. Ma 30. O se ne ni age.
Said they make on.
Send your sika asofo ne de.
No correct.
O se work office but o ti o na ni age ho pa.
O ni so said they make career no.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, well pa. O se asofo na hiding behind nyamesom no mu di nsem no okroma.
Say
it's a fact.
Say person udi bone a. Young boys no. Person udi bone a no akope enkonwa din bi.
E dia bata ho. Na dia nam so di bone wo krom ha wo bia anya wo hwe because adidi mu
oyo hene she undibinka
tell say ateni minyanwie
wo just odwire mwa say wo ba say udi politics na udi sika yanchi untuma no akwa cheche da entu kwa mpp ni ndisi mo nyina
so edase
sorry penny
dekenfo
hwe ko jo pon kromo ya da Pentecost
pastor
we ya sam ko jo pon kromo
na chamo for some purposes so ono so ya eda ono so Pentecost
on dey project
efibia ni ho enkeka bia so ni ho okay na ko jo enguto okay o say who say question am bisa o there
and I'm say
but man penny the directives about
what do you dey am person do get yourself
o say
unu dey am person do get yourself
I feel na martini ye
onko asore
onpe no wasem
onpe kwase
say kwade hye
onpe kwase ase do get am kwa asore
o e won so wa shaze
ogo ya hwe onpe kwase ase
enti won tan hye fita ho ya wo hye fufuo no o ha no say aje the brand caretaker ne free ne
say can ofrata criminal we na can ofrata eda
wanu so eda
and say no go preach wa ICGC oya sofo e wa ICGC hwe attachia to ministry
lawyer
mama nyine me ho attachia to ministry $5 million ayira na attachia e preach wo say ICGC
eno nyame asem ne nam ne mu na eye adwuma but owi ono oya vessel empty vessel
me Sam George say betu fu so onyai aya sorry no onyai elder no omunyai you see they do that and they hide behind the Bible
no mu di bone because mentality of that Ghana of what him say nipa ne yesofo a wona de sebe wontime mfom
na wo ka asema say media ni parents na amankola na
GS mu ye asotwe free ho no GS muyi asotwe fi won ko bibi ne de enkampre o
look at the insults I saw boy no wo chebi hine no some obeka ka kire
say ye mu say ye watches ye nim
wo chebi hine
senior watch
obi Ghana ni bia nsore ma ofie ma meje aduane ni
dabi o
ye mfa ye taxes ma o
dabi
obi amebusa se be ye mputu ma e ye obi ene ye tue taxes ma no
ene ye pankuntabuo e de frɛ ne nkyɛn na so simple because one wa best say
na oga say chebi hine say owo ma bi ti say Sri Lanka kan krofo nko na hifo enko bro no ma na ni so
e de agroni
because wo chebi hine no
ya beifo
me ni uni contract bia ana wo
yanto aba ma no
wo amotia unya bibia wo wiase say wo to party kura mesi oda me we
you invite okra
but me tia tax e ma Akufo Addo
yes
say Akufo Addo nya president me nko busa no
dabi o ye ko bisa ndie
Akufo Addo me nyi bibia
e ne ye ko bisa no
me nyi bibia free ho wo wiase da
oh
but say nipa no ba be ye president then I have every moral right
mandate ni kura ho
say me busa no o man no
say sika na me chi ayese to no e de na wode aye wo mu ho nkonta we atani e be
no uba be didi matem na akola bi e wo chana no no so ka che so utika kraka se mofu ahina
oka wo mo fie nyina ho
mo fu ahina
mo
woni mo
ene eso
mo fu om free mali
ene eso
mo fu ahina
no ba ko kra de so wo pena eskedru iye brada enkwa dey
no you see ade na e koso no yeah let me tell you
hey commander
yeah President Kufuor yes we can raise issues about corruption
but not so much like this
but
hey
no President Kufuor already do attempt what did he
no no kasa boko na oti oyin 11 na one more di ebomu hi ya media for ya nye se France ya tie yi na make dia na obeka na omotie
omukura no mo adwiri wo
ana obi I said they are lost in thought.
You don't do that to the people ahimfo
ya bro
atete ahini achi asofo tete bible achi ayi muslimi fo tete Quran achi chese ade na esi wo Ghana ha no obi ha de nani ena hwehwa ena ekoso hwe aban nsase a nkrofo ewia any individuals nsase a wo mo bu nkrofo okrom agifiri wo mo nsam
commander aban nsase de ne de me no mienu ye ntimi nkowia o ei na gaga mi wasa boss no na yemfa ansa laboni asase bi da ho gaga ntole de metimi
se wonim de o se wonim de omoye se obi ebi a meme no was asase problem no ma ko free kroma escafo ni bi na no aba meme to so am na all landguards they are using landguards they are killing people on the quiet they are destroying crop properties on the quiet and you ask yourself say na onipa kura no eye de be asema na wajai ko ka kire nkola no a wo no eba no say when the kire nkola no okrom ase say sikaduro ye
enyamu nyamu lifestyle
hwe metimi afa akufo ado nipa almost 30 Nyamiadum from Asampa FM, Minimakufa Dompa about 90%. Yeah, or want na
the boys,
I know them. Ofa Omina, Gaga, not a single one obey me. I trust me, my year Juma office way da.
Nti ebia me way officer me year Juma wana.
You only one. Frega box da ko bejina fra sante be dia to bejina on ebusare say Ghana ahefa no ye adwuma
okay
omo se suit no ma kotra court
so omo ni a lawyer for no
omo opposition na kwase asem omo di no o se suit no akotra court ubu say was me free Supreme Court na eba okoye den house me kodi case by case no who nothing
ese nkutre case kura
enti me so dey fa enipa beye betu a chiro boys e wa kufa government omunya adwuma da na akwala no ono kwakọ ye my bet ene sakawa no na wo ka kire ne se ono no ni briska
ai ubetu ne fo ebusianti ya shase toto na ya dia mamo na ya miensa Ghanaian Times the Bokrata dia na mede shase na Ghana man pere excellency na nado danko akufo ado ya wakasa a kire GS mpeni fo asada bio asotwe ye mu odin ya kire se wode ma adesuafo nwotwe ya wachi na senior high school man peni se be ya wo mun sisem na wedi sa asotwe no anu ode ne pass nkwada no obekasa wo yi wo modi efi school no na no pay Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no wadi emunsam wadi atudwa na afidie be ye afidie ye sansesi ade pension for no awmegie mu amokwa ne yase musika amobegye hyase January mu amoje ne behuodi amosokra na moje ne bosom no yase yatom ha munchichemu no eduonu anum 25% ya enya asem kuma na no pay Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no wadi emunsam wadi atudwa na woye no asi enche ya yenyina yanim ase wasoafo akane wohwe dwedie na afeso emfididwuma wonsam so wo my Ghana mu alankojo kiremantem berima bane dibran wadi atofam se yenyina yanim se esi apade wonya obeyim franka ade ama MPP amanyoko no brand dibra wade to fam no wonipa mampani wo boni din ede sha ne nsam so wonya caretaker aye finance minister na Ghana fozi yi na nje kwaku yetufu awundie na kan na nkasa wosi ho no wada na sei wani pe kura ne yi na fi agro no mampani wo so kura gira aka je se aka na gro baako entiam se yeguso aye ka wase mampani wetiem ema sisi ade trade any industry ministry no waji efika ne nsam nipa wade ema no eye wosoafo ya wo hwensasem ani fom egudie wonsam so wo my Ghana mu Samuel Abdullah Jinapom wana sisi a wakwakoye caretaker minister ediama sa ministry no and we have the men no em se men kakra na ho na ani eguso adidie no ye che dia momom na kratafa to so du baako ana mehuri amaba begire enurada wo hwa akwanhia dende pa esiye wo gomo antaze ene wo fifi mantamo yesi nipa 7 ana free mu ana 7 aso epraye na de baako a ewo mu a eye meya Cape Coast enkra kwantempo so yesi driver no wo hya ase no wo tia so asa ni ti entua no konso wo tia so ama kire sa afi kura dia passenger fo a etika mu nyina hya ase so wo mu tie mu driver nya abutire wase otwe ka dia bedem oye afi de du bebi no senya na watia so nti sprinter na afi akoye hawa nensam ana sia na ekura na je nensam wo mo ni tie ya no wo ma akose dichi mu e ma kire sa wo hwete bia car na wo mu senya car na sia moa senya car na si adjon collize ya na edene won ye wo mu kura no wo ma trapi in chase wo ma kem ye yi wo mu anyi na which accident na we eden enra I'm sure say ye wo ye kase bopono so de mamo car no na pay mo amajo na life wo ye Facebook page no Ghanaian Times de bokrata no car ne sania esia moamoa no na de bokrata wode mu nsam wode atodwanto we ye besra hyenkafo wo kroma say ye munya abotre monam kwa no so a munya abotre na nipa 7 na wu ye na owo we ya wuwu ya wani tue ya papa owo bi ya no owo awuwu pa wo se kai agi wo senkanisem na wo tia bebia break no kura wo tia so enye ye sanse mrika se de wosi ayere no ho etia so no oje no ho kura nje ntistie no no ane se je ne nsam a nipa 7 gone too soon. Oh why, what a shock. Ya try dia bia wo manim na afoforo nso wo mo epira enti wani epira bia ba ko anu wani nsentofo di nkomom wo se driver no wo mo ka kire no wo msi america na no wodene ebi wa tene ka mu a na wo nsu no gujem wo bu akofo ne ka ase a chi so di ka ya we to honom cause kwa wo ko wunni ani da so se obeba na sa wo ma na commander hweka no uhu sa video no nipa na mo amajo ne ye no nipa na mo yesi ye yi wo mo kra bra ye hey I hope so ka omo mu wi no Ghanaian Times am fan ba mum nanso ena no pay mu asem eno no na Daily Graphic ade ye de eto so pension won san samu a me di ka de tu dwa no 25% de ya ne sa sanse a whole month na obi a wo kwa ahomgie mu obi sika wo je 364 nra meetie Dr. Tinkra na msebuo wa ye adwuma over 30 years ya wo kwa akwaje wa home na ye ma sika sesi ade pension penny for se ya tum ade amamo 25% eni ntumu ade aka ho a ye di amamo Daily Graphic de obokra atande nsembi di tudwam wase ekane na eba ne adoption se akwada bia ye ka se wada orphanage home de pa de magana for se ye beje atumu se bia menimi wura bobie ye tie bia na ye nwo ba ye de kura de ye kura degree mimi kura 2 onu su kura 1 tie kura de ba se e bia ye oze ye mfa ne se woni wura te na e bia wo ma koba ne sa na ya na edene
se ya na de 1979 ku no ba ye no
mimi gina he de entimi ma entimi si cause da wo do minti na ya na de ma wani asabi wo mu ni ma se wo mbetimi akọ for adoption ne nyina so wo mu nse ade no sheda anye Ghana ye culture sounds abrofo de ene yakọ akohia na sisi ankontebu a efi social welfare ba kire se esi an wo mu se busum bia enipa aduonu 20 na wo mu hye eye procedure na se ese wo mu nya obi ba wo mbefa no de aka wo mu de ho ne ese na wie ne ya chisa court nyina wokọ ti akoba na se obi wa wo sha ase a ento ase bedu bebi no na afi ade no kura wa bre o de enye akwara no kura me nemfa no enti wɔn nipa 20 no wɔn etimi succeed sɛ wɔkɔ n'anim ɛyɛ numpe out of nipa 20 na wɔn sɛ bia yɛ pɛ ba ne ate no sense process no ɛyɛ cumbersome anu ɔde no wobɛbrɛ afekora no w'ani aha wofa ka wɔadi kɔ ha na Ghana ne ahyi ne ɛta ne sɛ wokɔ ha wosere ha no na sika 1 cedi 2 cedi na ɔnyɔnko a yɛ a yɛatua ne ka wɔbi a yɛde ɛtoɔ akɛse yɛ mpanifoɔ yɛ wɔn mu die yɛde bi tua ne ka no na ɔno asa ho w'anim sɛ wɔbɛsa ama ne sika bi a wɔde bɛto no ho ansa saa process no wɔtumi ayɛ ne speed up ɛde ama wa ɛna no pɛ daily graphic de wɔbɔkrataa no wɔde emu nsɛm wɔde aba the mirror de wɔbɔkrataa na mede ɛtoa so na mirror ne nsɛm a wɔka ɛne sɛn ɛwɛ pɛ na mede sɔre so wɔkyerɛm sɛ nanse social media so amanfoɔ bi sɔde a titiri ne mmaa no wɔn yɛ da di ade ne yɛ yɛhwɛ o ma yɛ ka sisi akora se commander sɛ mu ayedu asɛ me put on wo kakra
wo me tirim na me nka
ka kyerɛ me minim me ba ɛ no kenkroma ka kyerɛ me nipa ba ko mienu bi ɔmo ani atwa me so yɛ wrama ate pɛ na em so wɔn ka kyerɛ me ne wo enti commander asɛ ma hyehyɛ me boa me hwɛ ne amenufu ayɛ me tui ne mabasa
yɛ mienu de me hu
oh na sɛ enu ani
yɛ
wait ya be mi kura mi so mu a mi wo se emu ayedu ɛna o hwɛ mechi so a ɛne ntina ma me share balu dress no
bia mi hu ya ne ye efi wati kɔ sai
da bi na sɛ nyɛ meti kɔ na me de hwɛ o mi de manim mafuno kura se mafuno ahyehyɛ
ye so mi hu
mafuno so hu ye se manim ayɛ ahyehyɛ bi sɛ asa me ho tɔ me meti ahotɔ bremu ebremu
na skin na ye
ɛne ye se me skin no so kura no enkuto ya o nso ɔpɛ ne ba nkuto ya
mi hu anim sei
ɛwɔ sɛ wohu m'anim koraa ne mehwene a wotumi project ayi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ ɛkyire hɔ enti commander yɛka ne sɛ yɛsisi a no yɛ a yɛsɛ bia yɛputu on weight no dodoɔ no asɔde a wɔpɛ sɛ ne so te enti ne wɔkɔ pie mu IG yɛ Instagram anaa wɔkɔ Facebook a na wakɔ akɔhwɛ instructor bɛn na ɛwɔ hɔ no left right jam ahoyaya jam nti ukwa ni fie na wangohwe se phone si ne mu abefi se bia ne gonjon piece ne bia tete manaka selector badwan wa abefi se abodam kwantempo so no wasiem nanso na wo hwe phone so a wo hwe instructor bi na fitness instructor and wo ka kire yem wase social media so no ya na mo hwa results na mo pen mo nse de nya ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ face to face na yɛtumi ɛboa wɔm ya ɛnɛ anɔpɛim the mirror de wobɔkrata wɔde ato dwam ɛna ɔpɛ berem yɛse yɛntaa no mu nsuo bebrem na moisturizers no so yɛmfa bi mfa yɛwɛdiam wɔbi wɔ hɔ a wohwɛ ne skin me ne commander yɛsiesi mu bahwɛ sɛnea skin ne si teɛ wɔnsra hwee na no wɔmfa baa mu biaa nyɛ wusia wo bia nim no wɔsɔde anɔpa na wɔkyia akora wo mpɛ sɛ wɔbɛgye so ɛna no pɛ wɔ mu tuyɛfo moisturizers de yɛnyu so bi ɛna ensuo moisturizer ade woni ma de kora wo de onya nkuto kora na de fa wano ne efi nɔfo na ne nyina betimi aboa doctor brefo no wɔde sansemi wɔde atodwa ɛna no pɛ the mirror de obokrata no wɔde mu nsɛm wɔde atodwa enti on this note I would like to say a very big thank you Wanda mafio bebe nyina ya huntia bebe nyina oda me dowo ene senia woso me bo na enyoma wo yema me behind the scene yewra ma te chese wodi mu akotene na commander so na wo lead me wo fiase but everyone was say one pa me put you on weight Abrante ojina wechi na kacha nse gaga say mu ye
wanim ne wati kwada me hu ye
hwe wo hwe ha say kura na the last time am no ye share ye enu mpa de ohu ne clear because everything was so obvious commander timi kira me say gaga tade we no ye nse de ohu elevation ni ye commander e wo
na yame aduma na su ye betu ahwe do so
mi amini mpa me ni chia fa
awe ya o ka kwase ya di agora uwe wazo akaba akoro la asam na ajeta osi ajikum osi ajesa. All right, so that's it. Live on 100.5 Citizen Show. Ya mamunyi na achi. right, so that's it. All right, thank you so much. Saturday show, Saturday morning. Yeah, that's right. Let's go. Ajikum. So you better discuss issues about the financial haircuts and yeah, and koda school you want semi. But yeah, then koda so omo be school soon. Tia di nyina be fra. So Jubilee House 17 no yoda near the no so awo no. Ding. Are you ready? So we have Mr. Charles Nyame, here ready my aggrieved customers, financial sector, Baba Sadek CEO, Free Music Network. Chade, Martin.
Minia Commander Bobie.
Afin Shapaso.
Afin come to ye.
Afi ye elections no ye share bi wa ana.
Ye to be share bi.
Ye elections
share bi na.
Ensam no doso.
Ensam no doso.
Ensam ye bebre.
Wo ji wani wo ahokyere mremu. Say elections dey ni ji na ba yo. As not environment, no should environment, but the elections now coming to Chile during the festive season. Yeah, I don't know my energy kakra.
Now, Kumasi to say,
Kumasi, yeah. Now, minim send your man so a kuyi, a maye, Kumasi, Titru need you maswa, ye receive unketia.
Okay,
or two and among.
As once in a boiling
but as once you see, I did my question when he said, I see him say, life no, a braba airborne a stage. I said, I actually drama stage.
Yeah,
you have your time to act your part, and when your time is due, you leave the stage for others to come. So Yantisadia see we were braboma. We will always want to be relevant in life at any point in time. But and
you'll be struggling needlessly.
And it's not Yakopo Mra, a baba born dia no aquacoda. Nabosumin swaba be yan instrument swaba be ye one dear. Now one swakotiada. Such is life. Yankopon was share a brabono with seasons. Or can right broom say, as the earth still remaineth, there shall be seasons, okay,
and
times. There shall be seed time and harvest time, okay. There shall be day and night, and it is said, you see, Bobra, not say, actually say, massa, a dear way and guide you, braboma. abribiano say a season so na say near time so expire na say still a per se you remaining relevant a creating needless tension na eba sans was ya reputation ya build over the years during our seasons and times no yani yankasa ya say no. That is what is going to happen in Aswansi. You cannot be who you are forever. And into the war, you have to live for someone to come. You can never be who you are forever. And into the you can never be who you are forever. And into na you promote ni pakon and no retirement. No man is an island. And no man is a repository of knowledge. Okay? And you know, I say you Ramunta Katias, yes, say. And don't be by. He was the man of the dawn. Dawn for air bar until the Huase. Okay? Because the affiliate threat say the new chairman will not be for his bid. But if at all say if that is true, chairman onkuta delegates for you Ansah show moto.
Yeah, so concentrate on your people. That's all.
So what you say? But next say one cause how the way with previous people. I
strongly believe say anybody be per se as one as free NDC suggest to disgrace a Sedun Ketia. That is what I feel. Because to be honest with you, me bano issues in Tiniminya daje enti as one as semnumuyi. Me take one me two news here and there. Me share in Yaubia Musano. But I don't know. I'm sure how it will go.
Yeah. Intimidate they make pass here can say we are sitting ya me ahye no wahye de besi bi I see we so what you say de besi bi see we and you know mama yanka ehum because but me dey me catch up point blank say as soon as sit to me free and this inside
oh yeah we share gap no it's not possible
as soon as sit to me free and this is so but me can say say see ano NDC for man bien no because 2024 me kon to abu and MPP for na say bi kra no to ama NDC.
I see.
I'm telling you MPP for no dodo na to aba 2024 but omo aye tumi ayo ho adwuma na say tumi omo ma so omo to aba say road okay ojina fa ha ana okode no so me nkobium because a quite way am name there's an alternative route or say quite way them in fair muda and to be person metie sa kwan to be dey me nkobi me bia magina na mapem ye ne enam sa kwan yes me convince me say a kwan na so your family is smoother e be lead no easily to baby all come the destination chain the kwan on them now I frustrated now they will cross over.
I know sir you campaigned for Akufo-Addo in 2016.
Yes.
At what point now who said no I didn't yet?
Okay, at the point I'm who said I didn't yet. A timer, time no, na me kasa o Angel FM. Timer Omeki Martin Opoku Prempe Napo or announce it as educational minister.
Okay, so what were you teaching?
I spoke against it. Said it was wrong appointment. I'm starting your course to say, you are there to defend, not to destroy or criticize. Because me a teacher ni sad and because shows there be some questions say as a teacher who appointment is, so I was not speaking as a party communicator.
Okay.
I was speaking my mind as an educationist. Because the man education one, yeah, when you bro, as when you're experts, I will go through certain field of education or go to the ground and tell the who problems and you may want to answer on the can until I say. And to change the mountain, said the oh, you know, Mikutama Ganina Medinam, 7 previous son. obi say a chile so I need to meet the gari.
Sharp.
I didn't know what na me who so papa we on meboa. So oh ya de. Na say you free say enya na say be kan say enya nti na ho no am start say me fa ho adwene. Na or this financial cleanup exercise ni ba be bo mu no. And I'm say no, papa only future be ama my Ghana. Hwe Ghana ye how ye name nyina. As economic hardship ye name nyina. Financial sector no dey can wrongly approach no handle you know and yeah how we nyina far by no. Financial sector no ye free be interwoven. I say interwoven no. Obi wo a or your savings and loans or the gene sikana or the quarter fund management. Fund management is gene sikana, not the quarter government treasuries, government bond. It is a what on saka obi wa maybe or investing in pensions or fund management be on also jano the aqua buy ho yeah do no saka ba ko pa. What collapse pyramid no? What do saka see ba ko pa? Esudi na be de ebe from. But just because someone say a avenue to steal, a avenue to be risika, and it's ordinary sector financial cleanup or financial sector no wrongly because now I will quite be why a forensic audit. What's your care woman now? 9 billion, 9 billion. Okay, you buy anything. US 4 year Morgan Chase. Nay, what's that time I'm go through that crisis? No, the only say, I'm on collapse here, no. I'm pay investors. I'm public ni create backdoor, and I'm new investors bem, and I'm appointing companies into new administration. Into new administration say ya fa administrators for, and I'm here jumano into new person discover habishim. New person no discover habishim no. Ya di or no be manage new administration ni be manage into customer akwa yin this could a problem where you in this command because new person discover habishim. What can I or ye juma honoto or ye na juma? And it's on be juma am managing here because a poor management and a poor supervisory supervision and a man by it's on be juma kranka edit take kano it's on to take a repair no more judgment am juma nira. Yeah, was our option where you now one case be but also there be me kwa of taxpayers money aba betua e kana e wom no me gu adwuma no na customers na matua customers ne ka na adwuma ifo na kwa akotena fi e kana ye 9 billion hwe dia wan ko school da me hu e ka ye 9 billion a ye de 25 billion etua a ka ne ntua nwie da financial sector kano
9 billion
9 billion onu kind of return office na a conduct is a forensic audit no documents for her. I can hear 9 billion. And it's me dear parliamentarians who yow. Me dear who yow. They are there for salary and ex gratia. They are not there to serve the nation.
No, but they are any fan of it. A nipa no abe finance minister. Also I any auditing. Figure onya any. Figure and I know say parliamentarians with the NDC parliamentarians they have been raising issues about it until say abayin be free so no it will be very difficult to deal with this kind of issue.
Raising issues no is not enough. But they need you both sides to approve the budgets, the subsequent budgets. NPP parliamentarians alone cannot approve abayin the budget.
No, but your critical areas be I think say it will be reckless on the part of the NDC say yen support me approve yen bu o man no.
But maybe so as mo.
What do I say?
When him say I cannot yen na ajatum say can 9 billion.
Yeah.
Nipa na ba oba ye no. O say can 9 billion must spend 25 billion. Me sounds we 8 billion and sana me tue wi.
Now I say 33
billion. Beside that no companies ni bi wo ho a o ma set no aban no aton
yeah base capital
it is a scan by kasa 33 billion ho a ayesen
base capital o ma ton o ma assets heritage o ma ton o ma assets
good
I think men's gold o ma ton o ma assets
good it one kasa wo ka into no sa scan by 33 billion ho a ayesen Nasa say ni pa we wabasa sama 8 billion and sana makwa kutua kana wie. Then you just raise concerns and you approve it, are you doing the nation a good service? Are you doing the nation a good service? And it's, you know, me blame it partly. Me the part of the blame by my MPs, no, because at least they have some constitutional rights to scrutinize. They have some constitutional right to scrutinize. It will freeze a Ghana from the money from the Seska way the farmer because how on earth they bad the part is to me 9 billion. And nations, you know, me abetia yentu ameka.
Really?
Oh, me abetia yentu ameka.
Ah, but say almost omatu anko foka.
Omatu amanka. Eja betom. Sibi eja ni tom no. Ah, e de ko 2024 elections no. Eja e ba betom. First no, and na de yakoto sra yahu bibi, yahu we nya yakoto sra obiemo. Eja betom. Eja e betom.
Why?
Ayen some fun. Aye krono. Ema aye jimie krono. Aye ni da ho krono. Ema Kufuor ne keno foriata. Ene ogba me tete. Securities and Nation Commission Director General.
Yeah.
Any Register General Department. Aye Mr. Wari be and yiri Jimaimo Wari. Oma kambom no mo Ghana investors. Krono. I cannot see a woman. No. Taxpayers' money. No, what you saw the Chiacano? What the Sicano? What the Sicano? What the Okoji 25 billion? No? Tia 9 million, my Tia 9 billion of a Chia can discount the Aka. What the woman first one now? What the goose, no? I said, Tia 9 billion account. Untiaka. Aya Kron, where you read, can of rat or you read? Or you Kron for? Oye within idea when me pay kumomo.
So now we are dealing with two issues. A financial cleanup normally in the first one. And Romuntia a customers over even 50%.
Shall I make customers? Says Yam TSA. Parliament approves can need na chronombo in the 2021 budget. Discussions in my parliament approving 5 billion. Says cannot I spend the omuntia on this busy my customers no. This can this busy. Menu to a minimobia Nisika a womb a 2 million Ghana cedis. Obia Nisika a womb a 10 million Ghana cedis. Obia Nisika a womb a 500,000. Obia Nisika a womb a 200,000. Obia Nisika womb a 300,000. Nipa bebre yenchia omoka. And I'm the commander a betom. Na ayami desesiano. Omo krono bono omatra omashim. Sibi omatra omashim no. Ebema forces na ye ni omo ba be ka bomu no ameja tom no. Yes, you better yashim. Because
but no catch say Omotia various Crawford almost came with Men's Gold Gold Coast and Omotia.
Because Omuntia the exam Obumbra out to challenge here. And I see a ja betom. A jatom na say here. Mubaba babies I say aden ne jatom. Na ye kaya sama no maka omasem first na ya chopo ye demonstration na near the petition anya petition sembium because ye who say sika no omadi
really
and omadi mana broso and into mo dia mo bo okro no bu sika no bigum sika 9 billion mo bo okro no bu bigum mo dia mo ni mo dia no says ye check is anya 33 billion
yeah
asset o maton kan ho sika we needed just 9 billion to sort us out. And you would get 33 billion, what's 9 billion free my casting? And got 23 billion or 24 billion. I got 24 billion. It would have come 24 billion. No, now come over the Akania day in Chiaka. Still, Namio, I did back where says, yeah,
Kwabena send a message because it will be at the time that the money was approved, the MPP had the majority in parliament, so they used their numbers.
What money was approved? When did LPP had majority in parliament? When?
Time when we approve this
2021 budget.
Oh, I see.
When did NPP had majority in parliament? 2021 budget. Anna, allocated 5.5 billion. Specifically, it's a fund management customers. Who mentioned Gold Coast fund management?
No, I think he's talking about your friend said 22 billion or 25 billion.
Sikano was approved in tranches, and yet at once.
Okay.
So what you say?
Okay.
It was approved in tranches, and you know, timer. All this first kind of man, mediawi. I can intuit. Would you see 2021 crown 2021 budget now? Buy say I may approve 5.5 billion. We no that time no we over 18 billion. That. It what stops the minority to question Sasikano. I don't know my interrogating. For spreadsheet bar, ye when out your mucas, send the cool, scan what the fine of the year. Now raise concern say, which now parliamentary raise concern say, Sika we are bros weddy, not and one I think
no, but only me difficulty. Me difficulty with concern about the MPs, no, and they say, Kenneth Orata is a criminal. And look, even COVID, Brabebum contact, you know. The NMA course.
And the young Parliament House.
No, but the only me I think say the only time on my way bet me hold a Akufo-Addo and the family responsible for certain things when they are out of power and NDC is back in power.
See a boom and a man and so.
Now is already.
Ye boom minus a man and
say Pandia be. Can you can cost ya clear no?
Me yango can mean to the queen job at Lasia or Betlasia me try ah Papa Yakufwadi. Masa.
But it says they want to be here because now they are holding the judiciary, they are holding the police service, they are holding I say want to be here. And then I say and
I'm saying you and the young parliament say abanya ye to aba abanya ube win election government president who be win presidency no ya ma wa say
pa na be
the enu say jabetom
dia ya na be dia be an say obe match aye dey one month so that's all you can't do anything
sir uprising na eba no hwe yetima imu na onu anga se Akufo-Addo akoko tena radio gold o sehinfa eseti Arab Spring
onu be radio gold please
now the time I
go try Peace FM no go
Peace FM I go kan Arab Spring ho asem onu ne kan you say satan baby o man na ikono see ya hwe yi ani pani adwuma ye ba satan na ni pani adwuma ye no na kakra abra omabo ato amrwafo di to aduro eda bank no na eda ho na yemfa yensan kan ye na de papa no mawu omo ma eda ho eda bond mu esu coupons no di tuom ma school fees no na yenje ye ba na ono anticipate say that time that cash up na wo ho between the Arab Spring aba into ono anga so omra no ma meka say sia baby edru die say atra Arab Spring. And to because it's a jabetom. Baby, you lose your dignity or my emo, you lose your respect. You be a school, me matifie, me to your school fees. Me matifie, me to ya.
Really?
Oh, Bobie, Samire, Albert, Tiemia. Otifi, Otrawa, be once also. As Obisam said, I ban the same, you bedroom, something, pension, I ban the same. Some near me fine. A ban say bedu some people. Na ban say na ye Akufo-Addo government. Yenum kra ye emrantie ye nketesia ye wo ani daso say government change ye be ye no. Si ye bisa say e ban say a. What about the others? Now there will be entinsi sa haircut sem yimu. Yentinsi sa haircut.
Mame mbo eye o papa Ora Kwame Mpiania be
yes.
Then
yeah.
Live on Accra 100.5. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Okay, so you go to boy. Yeah, papa.
For this government to allow Kenneth Orata to sit in front of Ghanaians to make this proposal. It's what an Englishman will call gall, and what the Yiddish will say chutzpah. You know what chutzpah is? Somebody who kills his father and mother, and then is being sentenced to death, and pleads for leniency on grounds of being an orphan. Now, who calls them? You know, they say, cut your expenditure. If Ken was genuine, when the Attorney General came with this legal opinion, which in the Commonwealth has the force of a High Court order, he would have taken this document and gone to the IMF. If indeed it's the IMF telling him to do that, I can't do it, it's unlawful, it's unconstitutional. You know, we say cut your expenditure. Ken is saying, okay, let's do this program. It's badly thought out, not thought through carefully now.
How do you say so?
I'm saying so because it is. You know, he says short term, this debt exchange program is like a time bomb that Ken is putting under this economy. For the next 30, 40 years, we are going to suffer from it. It's a time bomb because he's squeezing billions of cedis from this economy. This economy cannot grow. You know, and government instruments, T-bills, and government bonds are risk-free. They've been risk-free
Since I was a child. Since I was a child.
1953,
Since I was a child. I've
Yeah,
always known that.
risk-free.
Yeah.
And that is why insurance companies, finance
Banks.
companies, and then banks are mandated. They don't invest in those things
Because they want to, as a matter of law.
as a matter of law, invest in it because they are risk-free. Kenoforiata has the unenviable reputation now of going down in our history as the one who declared...
Under whose
government-
tenure?
Eh?
Under whose tenure?
Yeah, will go down as the one who made government bonds not risk-free. You go down as the only Minister for Finance who has led this country into bankruptcy. That's where we are. And to me, for him to be the one saying, do this, do that, that's God. Look, this is not the first time. After the Second World War, the British government had dared to restructure. Every patriotic British agreed. We won't collect interest on it. They call it consul. And if my memory serves me right, the consul, the last payment of the principal, was done in about 1970 something. People were proud to have given. I would have been proud as a Ghanaian to contribute. But I will not contribute 1 peso
Why?
to Kenoforiata. Kenoforiata leading this, he led that into the gutter.
He says, let me read the concluding part of the revised statement, that on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I ask for your full support for this invitation to exchange and for your partnership as we carry forward our economic reform program. This is
He's
a
not
man
carrying
sincerely
forward.
coming to you and saying,
No.
help us
No.
to restructure the
He should
economy.
have said, I apologize. This is the result of economic mismanagement. I apologize to Ghanaian people. Look, they are pensioners who have put their resources into government bonds. You are asking them, I'm not going to pay. Look at the exchange program and think about it carefully when you are talking to your colleagues. Ken is saying, I'm not going to pay any interest on this for this year. Whilst I'm Minister for Finance, while my president is still president. But afterwards, then you are going to take a look at it. The IMF 3 billion that they are going to give us, I want them to front load it so that I'll chop it before I go. Is that genuine? Are you serious that this is genuine? If the president wants Kenoforiata to continue there, this government will go down with Kenoforiata.
What do you mean?
I mean that we are in economic crisis. It's not easy. You saw it in Sri Lanka. Hungry people are angry people. For this government to allow Kenoforiata to sit in front of Ghanaians to make this proposal is what an Englishman will call gall, and what the Yiddish will say chutzpah. You know what chutzpah is? Somebody who kills his father and mother, And then it's been
individual bonds. I mean, already in danger. Pensioners, or my TMC gaja. And my man, Anka will say, be a pensioner now, OTME, and if the person is affected one way or the other, wait me, I free in now. Only I share your experience and what is happening. But Obi sending me a voice note be a year 3 days ago. Yentia some crowd, Yentia some crowd.
Yes, senior. So that was a letter I got from Petra yesterday. After checking my balance, I think you have to do with government IMF program, which I think Petra is trying to be a bit diplomatic about it by using exchange rate as the only reason for the drop in the figures. I am more scared because I have previous how do you call it, program with Enterprise Group, also tier 2, which I wanted Petra to migrate to their platform to add up to the one I have with them. But with this development, I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared because I don't know what's happening to the other one too. So just to give you a brief of what is happening, this is the issue now. Despite the fact that government has assured us that they will not touch our pension funds, I'm sure this is what they are up to, and this is what is happening. So within November, December, January, this is how much they've taken from a lot of people. So around 16, 17%, 18% has been taken from people's investment. Yes. So by way of report, this is what I have to tell you on this for now. Thanks.
Okay, so David Apomause says Kwame Pianim is a firebrand who has been sidelined for unknown reasons, allowing nincompoops to run this government. Okay, so this one is coming from David Apomause. Now, Yemra, back to the financial haircut issues.
Kwamna me de to form.
Far to form.
Na ma chirichim. I'm a chief what you say.
Okay.
Ansah na meba so no yaka say obi edisika akoto bond. Yin na yenti ase say a form of business nipa binom aye no mamu edididi. Because yewo nipa kuo bi wo oman mu a edum pempenso bi a omahoden power omuntumi emfa ahoden enya adwuma enni adwuma no so mfaso sabi mpreduasa sika ayese insua egu ankremu o sedware o sanom o sesiniema no se wanko bi enguma insuo no esa aniti nipa du impempenso bi na se ahoden ni ho a ode beye adwuma sika kakra ekutaro no titiru won a waye adwuma somo man so mo kwa ahogie ma sika kakra ekuta won no omo hwese se betena si disesi a edabone wo ho yare etumi ba ahokyere tumi ba aniti no ekwan be so na mefa so adane dane sika yi mu na sika yi nhye na mom mekoso a edidi sika yi ho edi bia to inro anom se me ma enwie school a menye bi etuya me ma school fees se me nsi dan na se me ti obi dan a wasi a me rent mu a menye bi etuya me rent na se bi mpredu asase yare ba zo a menye bi ahwe me ho said ye rakwa me mpiani ekaye no government bonds aye risk free.
Okay.
Yakasa be risk free a next say aye bia se wodi start kokoto a ahotoso wo mu se enhye na enhye ya woni aban no aye afa se sika no ho no se emre no so a aban no edi so e de ma from time immemorial sanity eni no sankofu kuo ya ahoden asa na want me nya adwuma obi wo ho a wanya akwanhia ontumi nya adwuma biom the claims are unyaye na ebia ne nsatwa ne na yetwa ontumi nya adwuma biom Oya brantie, our mankuma, our yerenum, oya akitesia, our ma, obetua danka betua school fees. Sike me the two them say me didn't kakra. Me sounds of the cock of ma obison fanya juma. And it's be a bana out of swim some this cake or toa enche. Ah, me tibia me woman, met me a coso, edit scan honka crankra. Yeah. Copim brand, ya me be frame na mo franos what was. It is out of weights and I say, a musa, baby, obia betuno for say, and yet, co invest no government bonding. We invest no government bonding, they say, would they quack on my buy the ayajuma, aja home for so. Na aban na eje ho mfaso no na won so mfaso ni bi no aban no ede ma
otika
krama nkakra
ntu sika botene no eda ho na aban no de dane mu
na aban no so nyeska bi ede ye mpuntudwuma se ye akwan a aban enye bi de ye akwan no se ye si school dan a aban enye bi de si school dan se ba se ahokyera ba ye ntu adwuma foka aban so wo sika no so boa aban ne ma aban no so tumi ebu o man yiye. And into no do na what's our basket here maka omo pensioners, accident victims, and the fans physically challenged people no si yankopon ya adom na so munya sikabotini bi kuta e government bonds no mu say a safer place e somewhere there omodeko na omodi akwa akoto wawie no bosome na say 3 months na coupons na wo so no na aban de momo no mo de show ma sitem de ball ma sitem bra na sikabotini ni de eden eda ho se bia ho kire bi ba na so hie skabotini bia otumi zu kokoye den ekoko fa skabotini bi de bo ne ho bra na yenhwe empempenso a aban ede san nipaku ya ba bedru aban no de oka se debt exchange ni kire se ye ka se bibi exchanger na se bia kwabna ukuta phone mekuta phone pen ekuta wi me je wo pen na so me de me phone ya den ama debt exchange ni kire se aban no amanya obui ekwan of us all say or spend sika aban no aboka yen fan say wa hye oyiri jase onton koko bia ton onye den omoka wo sensuo guma bebire no na wo yire no akwakoton koko aye den aboka oboka wieye no no aba be ka kiro say edan a mutimu no muntun kotena bonten na momfa dan no Emma rent na momfa nkonko tuaka no aban no ebuman no aboka wabobo mesia e dia a high private jet edwarim wabobo mesia ene na busuafo achedi ebi ti say financial clean up exercise sika 9 billion sesia no wo de nkofo assets a akodi omo nsem omo ton ya de kan wa ye twam 50 billion or the 50 billion etumi di tuaka 9 billion e ma still can be that's why den eda ho sana motuo we nkakra ban no tutututu ye no akeka ka aboma ma Ghana aboka Ghana de ka ye ko bobesen a dwumadi ase di busia no babedi ma enfaso baso ma yetumi editua eka no ho insi ho ne eka nanka se etumi di tua bi no ye mfa ni sa adwuma no na ya investing in consumption mu na yenye sika ni biwia enti abana tutu sa na ma we nkakra from 2017 obefa akonwen reserve sa era Muhammad CCC wonyina no wadi mu sika nyina tumuton ama baby aba bedru na koba se aban no enye sika bia emfa mo oman no bra ye kono eni enti baby abedru ne se ye ko abesia bo a yenye bi esanse omohwe ye ho a Ghana ye pa ye ho a ye hunu yasin die na kire because ye hwe financial international reserves a sika wo mu nchese betu ye hwe revenue mobilization a any expenditure said ye koso ye dwale play mu ye for private jets ne sa ne ma no say to me for planes ye kwa kohwe ball e wo kata e wa abra sa time ni na ye debt exchange hu asem ye asese ni pay si ye kwa kohwe ball e wo kata ne spend it as a thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars ye de kwa kohwe ball one day pay ye kwa enam se sasa boni edwa ye ntini asa lucy ni asa ba betre fie sa abrabofun ne amambo kankan ne krono eni dwane hantan etufu antie no e de Ghana ba bedum pempen so say nipa wanya accident na ne nan atwa no ne sika na ɔde ma aban no obi a wako pensioner wako ɔyɛ pensioner a ɔda aduro so a monthly ne sika na ɔde ma aban na ho bi ɔde tɔ aduro nom no aban ne sɛ saa nkɔfo wei nyinaa no ɛsɛ musika ni nyinaa no mo de fɛm me na fɛm a mo de fɛm me no deɛ na ɛhyɛhyɛ am na mo yɛ sɛ bosumi bia ebia na usika na da ho no nya so
10 cities
10 cities no mintua bio ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛkɔ n'anim no kura na ɛboaboa no na sa ahotɔ ba metua mintua bio sɛ munyɛ sika ntɔ aduro no mu a mobɛwu a munwu sɛ munyɛ ɛno na mode tua mo school fees na sɛ munyɛ bi ntua mo school fees a ɔmo ntena fie me ma deɛ ɔmo kɔ ɛnem na nanom kɔ school abrokyire mabusuafo nyina yegu abrokyire ne kɔ school enti mo deɛ muntumi ɛmfa kwan foforɔ so mfa mo man kɔ school wɔ Ghana ha na sɛ sika wei na mo ani da so deɛ a ɛnea mo ma ne yɛ den ɛntena fie sɛ mo nidi a sɛ krono na mbɔbɔ abɔmmɔ sɛ mo ma sabi ɛbɛbɔ bɛsibira
jantra
ɛne jantra ɛde aba abɛtɔ aduane ama ɔmo papa no ɔmo nsa atwitwa no adia ɔmo mmɔ sɛ mo ma mɛma bɛbɔ akrono a me baabi abɛte no mɛba na sogyafoɔ gu hɔ ntimi deɛ me no ɔmo ntumi ma hɔ ɛma mɛbɔ krono wɔ me hɔ enti no baabi ɔmo de bɛfa no ɔmo mfa me ho yɛsutu ɔmo a yɛsutu ɔmo na sɛ sika no deɛ me amamuo bɔne na amabu na amaka ba abɛda hɔ no megigi musika no ɛde serve as collateral ama ɔmo hunu sɛ ama baabi a mepɛ besia ne adeɛ no ɔmo hunu sɛ o sɛsi aban no tumi ebuabu sika kakra no a ɛkyɛ sɛ yɛbɔ ne besia ɔdandan ne ho a obetumi etua besia no ho nsi ho ne ade na masa de akɔ akɔgye besia ne asa me no mabusuafo asa abɛkyɛ di na sɛ yɛwɔ ɔmampanimu bi a excuse me sɛ
wanto obu abɛha adwene
obi di nsɛmfo a sɛ nipa korɔ yɛfrɛ ne sɛn
ɔfo
yɛwɔ ɔmampani bi a ɔyɛ deɛ Bobie ka yɛ yi
nyɛ na aka
sɛ yɛwɔ ɔmampani bi a ɔyɛ deɛ Bobie ka yɛ yi na sɛ wotumi fa ɔman na sɛ wobu ɔman nkakra wankasa wowia ɔman no ɛde yɛ ho hwɛ mepo deɛ nanka because ɔba bɛka sɛ mene me ministers a yɛbu ɔman ne sɛ no yɛaka tua ne allowances nyinaa no ɛne no yɛde kɔ akɔ mortgage mepa sɛ me obi amanfo coupon da me obi tua me library ma me yɛtɔ V8 ama me mame team me just sitting allowance me just traveling allowance yamam garden boy yamam cook me call medical checkup for abrochire mo na mo di sika na di sa sebi in some phone ye wo doctors wa ha but my girlfriends e call medical checkup for abrochire
yeah
mo di sika e di some phone fuwa coupon
can ofurata yare ko America ba ya o ka kire say so anko America ko nim say health facilities papa bi wo baby
yes
kwasi akeka
I just say yare a yenwu aniti yenya omampeni a wabu oman kakran ba bedu sampempen so hwe ade yam yakra ne say ye how mu nyina is almost say create avenue for chrono bosangu
no but omo create how no out of how no
omo bokrono
that is the problem.
I just said the financial cleanup exercise on because say e ka 9 billion wo na say si o di over 50 billion hwe owie ya asema kan say o create bibi Ghana Financial Stability Fund odisika 15 billion na ye ka ho asem no what they call dollar ma is almost 1.5 billion half of the sika na ye kwa akwaje no IMF 15 billion no 1.5 billion o create sa 15 billion but what we sika debt exchange no and how e dey break Ghana for a say em fan say bond holders ye coupons ni ade ye fan more money ade na sa sika no endu $1 billion or how na dey bra financial fund management ni banks ni ade no so or how no value endu 1 billion but or say o create stability fund a 1.5 billion, a 15 billion Ghana cedis. Edi ato ho say companies now ombenya impact. That's financial companies.
Yeah.
Say banks near the ombenya impact. I was our debt exchange policy. No, so they will assess it. Abra sa impact no ehu ka is not even up to $200,000 US. It's not up to $200 million US. It's not up to $200 million US. Omo ye form coupons, ye fa more, ye $200 million US. But meanwhile, we create avenue for
omo babe issue banks no and no matches can so Eddie.
There be omo the banks did not so but opposite data bank go after that money. Say data bank.
That's what you should.
Kind of for at the end of the day, no. Kind of banks the $1,000, $1,000.
That's it.
What you say?
To be issue banks no. No, on my first
and the impact on focal coupons near the amount and $200 million. But we're creating an avenue for $1.5 billion.
To buy no Abekacho said data bank impact was high.
Yes.
And for that matter, this is the amount of money I owe you through the data bank.
Data bank. Because almost start to crack. Yomo can say data bank has already invested more than 90% of the liquidity into government bonds. And into I think 96%. And into 96% of 1.5 billion at the end of the day, will go to where? Data bank. Yeah. Meanwhile, no say sika we no so na data bank investing in bond no. Enya dia ego free o. Wo hwe data o ma setting up. 2026, 2027, 32 number ade na. They will recover the money. But immediately they are setting up 1.5 billion for data bank to go after it. Yewo memua, and we have people who omo voice equate. Well, I'll go back to Parliament House. Because me some am tell her making no. Eko himfa. And this year unkofo to say parliamentarians are by law they have the power to scrutinize. Ombe to me yusu to me dia momo to me dia hijacking niam say. Well, it's not about MPP and this. Sabi, it will MPP niya. That's why MPP MP are 7 prayer. It will Jimmy 4. We MPP MP are 7 prayers. It will Jimmy 4. To the extent said, you are not representing the will of your people in Parliament. Ekufo na busu afosi kombe chedi no ehia a chain. Dear oman no fast war any ahoto a ebeba oman yi mu. Eji Bobie de niam ko nyina ne se Ekufo ado why na gire se obebo man na kwan obefa so abo man ne se oni nua kanofuri ata de omo ye akrofo mo ye awi. Because our 15 billion, you won't go for what? Gold Coast Fund Managing customers. Won't you moka? We will cast a wound ya can offer invest more than 90% of data bank sika into a set $1.5 billion a man on Kunko Fankudi. Yeah. Gold Coast Fund Management. Ansah now be revoke Gold Coast Fund Management. No. Now Gold Coast Fund Management resources say what are buying contracts over 67%.
Really?
But when you have to now, but you collapse the company. Why don't you collapse
Data Bank?
Because Security Exchange Commission, Tibon Kosuni not one. Obama tete. Erade brand. Maranatha.
Oh, sorry.
Maranatha. You just say
Erade bra.
Or say or your software. Or say or your software. Wo Reverend Ogbami Tete Asama release at the Bible until say Gold Coast Fund Management a breachy regulation then no breaching regulation now baby I am man the quite so invested customer sika wajejeno and we investing in government contracts and it's wrong and we guna juma me pacho dear be law and the Ghana ha actually say data bank our right to say depositors omusika and your investment or to me investing more than 90% our government bonds. Sikana mujijini na hana kurano. There's a buying treasuries mu is not more than 30%. And you know, data banks will breach the regulations of Securities and Exchange Commission. Because
acquire a model Gold Coast Fund use the same measures. Emma data bank.
Or not yet. No sounds what bomani chrono amane son sankonkofa. Meanwhile, Dr. Papa kwesi Indum, Gold Coast Fund Management, any GN Bank, any Ghana Growth Fund, Sika wo aban wo. Sikana original customers running now. 66% was in government contracts. Up to now, Omunchia. What do you mean?
Yeah, so dear.
David, why is Sikano? Why is Sikano? Papa na Sikano. Na ensanfua ekufuado ne kenofo me what document interim payment certificate Ministry of Finance assign approval for contractors Gold Coast Fund Management finance they never release the money just because or you're a competitor in the fund management a client be as so oguno no take it over and oguno and we take it over. Now, who there will be investing 66%? Our government will not say. Securities and Exchange Commission said we're breaching the rules because he shouldn't have invested that much at one place. Now, because we invest more than 90%, would your own breaching rules? Would him the enter? Ogba Amitete, a former worker, a data bank or a shareholder in data bank. Securities and Exchange Commission Director General. Oh yes, on it Kenoforiata.
Oh really?
Yes, or a shareholder or data bank. Or your former worker or data bank.
I see.
And it's also one person who take financial sector now. And or the on Securities and Exchange Commission. And on take a Ministry of Finance. And on take it over.
This is serious.
This is very, very serious. I am very, very serious.
Oh.
And it's a dear orchestrated piano, almost transit a planet. A dear Bema data bank, a cost from
or your software.
Media, minim na sorry, say, featuring sorry, be a minim na sorry. But all your software, I'll be one on the poster that whole your program and go form run on preaching chrom. Cromfo, are we? Everybody
and Crawford calls more pretty chrom.
Cromfo or your cromfo. Oh yeah, can offer ya cromfo penny or Grammy and Abedi today. A kufuado I am mother serpent.
When on sent me what problem our Bible I said mom Bible.
What the idea me uncle. So Oma who says 7 previous son, Africa 4, 7 previous son, 7 previous son. Ye mudu do na you form.
So beating the baby binia for Bible.
For Bible. Now Omu say Abra obonsam all pia all quote yes one or the Bible ne koye. Obonsam be a besia Yankopon ba person that into the Bible never. By him one say a Christopher follow Jesus na namono. Injomo jimi who say can overata ya cronfo. So can overata jina with quotation. Reverend Obama tete your software. So one more trick no. And omodi say your economy no. Asofo mienu. Obejina no quotation. Now we was so white demon in a white cassock. Na ono de omo mpaye na nyame ma ne nkwatenten. Ani tie de yakan na ne say sa 15 billion Ghana cedi no. Yeah, ma kwan ma eye Akufo-Addo aban onfa ma Kenoforiata data bank nkwa eni. Ewa bra Gold Coast Fund Management customers and so. Yesika be 5 billion.
Yeah.
Ewa ho government parliament approve. I know the parliament approve ya na ye mo nan. But 15 billion e de ho ha. What a council. Wama set it up. Omo ye regulation the guidelines. So data bank enya problem onya problem e wo 2021 2022 late part of 2022 and about 2023 but within the space of 3 months no this kind of to ya take cancel guidelines no are you ready regulations now you ready and you know ya keje gum can be family enkodi can be family enkodi can be family enkodi can be family enkodi nyame betua omka Nyakupo me bompa ese kenoforiata Nyakupo mane nkonko ho said yo kunko ho ya obi bese limping horse onkunko ho nkakran se ya na emane nkuno onu maduro kra Nyakupo mane nwu onu poison na nyame mane nwu onkunko ho na yentra 2024 ensi 2025 nyame mane ntrase ogba mi tete nyame mani ni na mo se ya onbody say onbody but on na mo se ya they enter 2024 into 2025 na yen hwe de nyame ebema waye omo na sa infreni masemu yedi no hen ti de can say sa 15 billion Ghana cedis ne de on the second of rato bedi kra a year financial cleanup exercise 5 billion de omo de yesra omo your poor macho omo ntina omo fan settle ne boko omo ntina some de settle ne boko a ye ni omo ni asem na anya sa pa dia Bobie sanya sa pa dia
last time yeah sa financial cleanup no victims no moasia. And what is the action plan? Because I can see some more try some money a year bondholders, victims, money or more be merge. So what is the plan?
Yeah, Tiana say, Metia CCA, a year savings and loans for musical came, microfinance for, a year fund management for. Ye din kind a shiam penny for din come on the first no, now microfinance for your money, now savings and loan for your money, now fund management for good clothes for your dear. But you see, Bible say 1 shall kill 1,000. Okay? I say 1 shall kill 100, but 10 shall kill 10,000. 1 you to me 100 pay. But 10 Messiah to me say 10,000. That's the strategy about Befa. But me catch was a wallahi. A jabetum. Because ye who say BBN why not so bebo krono na kwakosi. What set to 15 billion? What's about BD? What the IMF what IMF the na ka ho? IMF the na 30 billion Ghana cedis. O de ka ho a say what who dear we say see Ansah no asori akonya no so. O we a wa sheda anso aye no say data bank wo problem. Onim person o good data bank no fa customer sika sadi dwane ko. Data bank any problem be only liquidity problem bia. Besi a yebo ehu intwobo ma omoti kop data bank nkwa ntumi ma data bank mbongu. And then you know the Americans say Gold Coast Fund Management customers, savings and loans customers, microfinance customers, any currently individual bond holders, any other group bond holders. Muma ye na yen ka ye humom na ye misa abane se sikano ewahin fa because what how are you coming now sa financial cleanup exercise this sikano nko akra what and can say to me sustain your mind your ma fed na say to me sustain your mind bani na amudi and in person me catch era kan of reata say ye to abawie ye 2020 abawie ye former general secretary of NPP Kwabena Peace FM say election the Gold Coast Fund Management farmer ya ho akere ya pa customers no omo higher pa nko omo ya me lucy me pese current general secretary of NPP eya kodua yewura kodua
okoka no ifa Peace FM
oh Peace FM okoka no Peace FM me wa video no kra me wa video no post election analysis yet to abani we am say 4 days okotina Peace FM or can a point blank say adeɛ baako a manka NPP lose but omo lose ye ama ɔsi anka omo lose ye next Gold Coast Fund Management for no how omo pa but person ɔte aseɛ sɛ yɛ bɛyɛ ne Grand Star
Mamenti we in front of member. Obia sent me a message. Was Reverend Daniel Gbamitete was the head of asset management at Data Bank, and he is the general overseer of the New Creation Chapel International, a mission-oriented church with a headquarters in Accra. So, Gbamitete
general overseer on ati asori no.
On ati asori no. Yeah.
Asori ni wura.
Yeah.
Na say wuria bafan na de koto twene say wo bɔ mankofo asa wuria bafan wuria ni frɛ ni sika ne bond wuria obi a wonya accident ma ne ne yɛtwa ne sika na de koto nkonwa se emanfo ma metena se emmɔ mpaya ansɔre ma me pamacho mo de mo nya ebɔne o na dia odimu animu kan no iti olidimu at the right way Bible say nyameso mpane se obi behwe nyanka emi ekunafo eni won a woni bie
but what they do is say omo wia taxes no then they go back because Ogbamitete ne that boy no your friend say that boy can ofurata omo no makoye baby so mu adoye kakra na omo akoye we kakra na omo ka kire nkrofo say discan anyway quick comment here Fifi Akin says may the Lord have mercy on Ghana. Nukpake word says it's very sad. My mother is going through hell because of this Bank of Ghana bond security debt exchange program. Kofilam says Bobie, these people can collapse Data Bank. No more there too.
There mo yano don't person yano. Or 15 billion ni we pay. Obegu no so Data Bank o Christ oboa. Obegu no assessment of physical no dey.
No more dwane.
Because some say Data Bank will not survive in the next government.
Fifi Akin says God doesn't delight in the dead of sinners, so those people will surely live long to face the consequences of their actions. And on this note, Mamenya Jumawe Emra, Mamene Honorable Kesato Forson, MP for Jumako Enyan, ACM ranking member on Finance Committee or Parliament, and Ninkomomra. Chairman, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Pacho Afishiapa.
Afan Komotin.
Afisa Mini on Quat near Wahondin. Na Yamesu Gusu Mamu Ahondin, our Parliament.
Thank you very much.
Honorable, you didn't come more financial haircuts. As we shall see a can once some UPSA. Name wo ho. Boss one a man for betray wadapa na we din. Nijina any who said near me boba. Now ya baba bedru even pensioners. Ya almost the air was so. We have heard from Martin Pegu and other voices ya Ora Kwame Pianim and run ya say Martin so omode and Krata ba Parliament or majority leader. Minim Mantis or Casa or Nemo Kasai. But from my side, at the end of more ya save situation. It seems that now everybody is going down. From my side, at the end of more ya boy.
Thank you very much, Bobie. What the can Damapada Makanya de Abania or today on Ghana for your home. As some Kodo Ghana has to say, you been see Africa could be out that in the history of Africa.
Wow.
Since Mansamusa. Yana nanum nan council you been see that. Abani the Oriya de Waran Ghana bankrupt, complete bankrupt. Ghana yin to Yambusa. Abani Nankata Waba catch the Ghana for that. Baby a wabo busa or this Ghana could be a Kawamini. Kawamini, our Yadu Kobia yin to Wuskamo. At the same time, Nimpana or say, Wabo busa or busa menin, or Pado Kodono Bobusibu. No Bobusanonsa, you be the Dabazin or the Babaye. when I walk plane first class, what I walk for. And when I wear yakasam, what I wear yakasam. Or my penny to cry in Land Cruiser 50, no with the nature. Ne car ne a kungwana tim ne kungwana or committees are otinadan or the one see or Silan Cruiser more than them. That way now once a sign. Ministers ne size or the one strong. Onya also ye. The baby or the Ghana couldn't why and the death is a baby ye do. Our wusika da bank. Eda akwato bond. Abanese wusikan. When Sabaka wusika na the 15 years time and son when Sabaka wusika nina. Nature no in Suwan or the water maono. Abanese ordinance sabo in Sumunumu. I fear you will meet 2023. Obama in Sumun 0 in Yebikra. A few of baby 2024. Instead of them Kebenya 20-something% and also about 5%. At the time inflation is hitting 50-something plus. Then 2025 one more 10%. Ushua whisker was selling car copim timer. Sebe benya 15 years baba count 2037. And I do your be a catch abang. Baby at the Ghana look oyo. Sisiare Obi wa Nabra Bob Winina when you see car no so that Ghana bond. Bond in so local contain so. A bunny here now I catch her hand there or you risk free. Watch your pada Bank of Ghana by print is a cow with your cow. Baby or the Ghana could be in the Sisia were printing poor can only ye.
Wow.
Diable to me I catch her Ghana for any day. The Nakufuado Naban Wama Ghana yaye bankrupt ne yaye offended insolvent. The bankruptcy no the Ghana cool women. Or pedo transfer them bankruptcy no or the bagana full wonder. In the oil the maji via is a cafon or be hiafo. A hiafo be a hiafo poso. Or money or the henna creature at least 15 years. At the minimum 15 years. 15 years and son yen at the zoom. Baby nana adodankwa akufo adonaban. But
the question is, where do we go from here? Because say no, Timamufo Pejawa Monia, I am any human.
Okay, what the can? Oh yeah, I didn't allow you can watch debt exchanging one farm by Parliament into a nimbra bedroom. What's here being Parliament choruses?
But a lawful, say one farmer Parliament.
Because I did not send there or you on your compulsory. So using the word compulsion, the or forcing for the 1 year in corridor by Parliament. But because on your compulsory, why and there or your voluntary into a pan into sebe sepan da in yambra netum daye. But the bankruptcy now with the other Ghana community, you better for them bankruptcy no home. Ne ya tunsa he da free finance minister da banning painful do won be ya no why what the Ghana they bankruptcy. Why what the Ghana bankruptcy?
But as usual, Ken Oforiatta will come back to the Parliament. No Abekutu Bible Achremosa, no I explain the no which means solve this issue. Look,
where we've gotten to tomorrow morning, the NDC minority, led by our leader, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the Bibitin Kana press conference. Press conference no morning sembe blue yebaka. Sebe ombakasai into me yinano midin kan onye ye. In Sisaya away na onyamena doma or china 11 o'clock. Yempenyin Honorable Haruna Idrisu or Baba Tugwa. Ye we are the author to adore the ye diano yebeye amagana fo sebe. When Sikata came, it was Bana, what Jinidi, what do one Sikakota bonding, Mawasa Abanan, you to me, ya Madame Ghana from one Saka Wonska.
Among 4 Fraser SS Street in Muyashi. Do you agree with them?
Oh, baby Ghana Funana, yam not dumb, no quarrels or your cropet, ye impasonko. Yimpasonko, ye day. The all cordo or my ahokyɛ na membu basabasa ɔrekɔdo wɔ mane mu yi sɛ kɔyɛ kuro bi a nkaban na kuro na yiri nanso yɛyɛ peace loving people nti a yɛdwene yɛn man ho yɛhu dɛ ɔyɛ den ala aban no waka kakra ma wakɔ nti mbom yɛbɛyɛ ho hyehye kakra ma aban we wie na do yakọ ye da aban bi a ikro bi anka by now kofa atinkense.
So honorable Mr. Fachami, in all this, where is Dr. Bawumia?
Well, Dr. Bawumia ono no ma Ghana edu baby a yedui ma mo bi andada osande ekaya MPP manifesto a wotro wi na ono no da no no hwem wotro the manifesto.
Yeah.
Promises a woye yi nala ono no odze enyim no woye them promises. And the promises a woye no na ni implementation no the Ghana kudu baby a wokodi. On to me jina baby nkada onka ho bi. Ono Dr. Bawumia na brodo no buy osigo be yi taxi yefu be yi yefu we yi ni na fiwo ye bobo sadam ye bobo sadam ye bobo dem bo say nara we wie wakofa tax for buy the basabasolo kodo o man na. He is at the center of it. Sisian awu Dr. Bawumia awu policies na kwakofa Ghana bodu baby bodu yi. Wo hwehwe wa ayo. Wayo. Flash staff house mpo wo so adwuma no mpo nko. Wa academy.
O sadam wo yede.
Demolusu. O sadam no lusu. So lusu yin de. Ona lo nyimu bona o de Ghana o da fam.
Ona mama musu asem we. Enti mugidi se Ewurade eya adom Yesu ama Ghana for to aba NDC winning 2024 and betimi abu o my like Kwabena number first so reset the whole system.
Munya what the can MPP aban thank our conscience bia nko den ka resign and block. We resign and block her. Na ye new elections na aban for ba. That aban obey the confidence of the people of Ghana, the sympathy of the people of Ghana and the international community, so that at the papi bi ode yema o manen otuma fane tampefan yenyanentam. The more these people stays in office, and if they fail to take action, the right action here, obey the Ghana going forward. But them Sunday, some of the very policies now we implement Mama Ghana could be a webuduno. They are emotionally attached to these projects, these programs. You need a fresh government. Will take bold measures to withdraw some of these policies to give Ghana a fresh start and to get the sympathy and the goodwill of the people of Ghana and the international community to see the country through. But what are we saying? They want to hang on because Sebe office now what's in where one day. Kakao obediency or pedo more man Ghana inala Sebe Kunu Krabo and Sana. Only yes said no. Baby a banning all the Ghana for one. NDC minority yes started yakawasam. NDC party yes started yakawasam. His Excellency John Mahama started yakawasam. Yakawasama. Ghana will feel the propaganda the area. Only nande what the Ghana would be with you.
So because NDC MPs in Parliament, they are not doing enough to hold this government accountable.
I disagree.
Why?
I disagree because Bobie abadine yenye. Abadine yenye. Another nkofo hwema ya twese kan da wo wana ansa na we de ye dwuma. Ya ye dwuma ma eku kra ye ko wo chamber ho. We even fought. We fought in the chamber. In the Fourth Republic being sida. Aben parliament what to grow in our ho. Ya to aba 11 as ye defeating adso de ye bia we did it. So why are people saying that ye dwuma? Why are people saying it? As some only see ya ye ni na la. Ya ye ni na ya kan ya ye bibia. Every single thing that has happened today, we cautioned, we warned, we wrote, we spoke, we discussed it in Parliament, wrote to the ministers, we cautioned them. Here we are. Into my more offense, abandon to the Nasriyadzen. On Tatsam, there could be our own thing, Yejuma. Odre no ho, or your pesman kumya. Don't you mind there on an aban aye. Nesebe, why ye no waka at the expense of the people of Ghana. That way, see, a bunny be about the Mayahu the Mazibido. I say, Croon. Let's say, I'm an hour and saw the young Casa. Minia, do my rock when you're there. Between 2017 to 2020, you recall MPP, no one numbers of parliament here 169. In NDC MP say 106. Ghanaians voted and gave them more or less absolute majority. Ikakitswebi in Kawunya 2/3. In Kawunya 2/3 in constitution crank was a son. When you 2/3 in Pono, one majority they were more than NDC MPs. In Kokoro Pal 63. 63 MPs more than us. They did everything. We fought, we spoke. The only two available to us was for us to speak. And we spoke. Did they already be Ni na nature no. Abana wante. Doye ya yedo oye doye. Only in there. So if you were Obibono Somba, Ghana for what to a bathroom Koma MPP party 2016 one majority of MPs 169. That was the genesis of the problems of Ghana.
Honorable Obibe Busa say probably the question may be a little bit ignorant. However, Yanintini Yani Ababe Busa mono. But Obibe Busa say almost frustrating moi. Omo di bibi aba parliament mo approve mo nka mo chese mo no aban na nya hwe na de ompese omo ye bia no omo nye because
you cannot.
Why?
Because you see what parliament to approve something is simple majority. Onya sotal onya oku onya second train.
Okay.
Also okay, it's empa yemfon aba obi obo win. MPs are one do obrodo kora mafa. What can you do? The best you can do, only thing in democracy is the minority, another Dom Kuman, they will have their say, and the majority will have their way. In Tikasa, they be a press conference. You better want some embraceable dream. You better set them there. Now so Uduha. It's okay. One a weapon, one kadam. One a one pen, one kadam.
Chama, asem be pa na eti hu.
Minia Ghana for aba ya towe dedema MPP abanen. Waso aba bon. Ma Ghana for yere brewo ho.
Aw.
Ahokyera yeru komin ibin si wa mani muda. This is the worst form of economic crisis since Adam.
Not even 1983.
This is worse. The only difference between in the 1993 in the Insuto. Insuto in the Banoho. 1993 83 in Insuto needs Baninho. Nande Sikaka would take the ban or isn't. Sikenyo. A watcher strong no waba. The only siwa money we be in Sida. That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. You better try now watch na yetie the leader ene mo nyina mo de betudwa. Yes so ya taking part of press conference na because one ifa.
Parliament House.
Parliament House. Okay.
Job 600.
Okay.
Or yeah, 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Ochambe hu ye nyina ya ho.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's be brave. Live on Accra 100.5 and it's sad, eh? It's really sad. I feel na area Babasa think I join here, but and said a good morning.
Good morning.
It's sad. I mean, we are sending me a message. You say evil hearts are experts at fooling others with their smooth speech and flattering words. In the midst of this unprecedented economic crisis, Ken is opening a new bank, Development Bank of Ghana. Ghanaians must know that everything happening is a well-planned strategic approach by the Nanado and cause to capture the state, so they take absolute control of our economic and political space. Note, 2017 to 2037 reflects their hold on power for 20 years, and that is what they are trying to do Okay, so let me go through this one quickly now. Cecil says something strange is happening in Ghana, and the office of the special prosecutor must be petitioned to investigate. One, a company, JNS Talent Center Limited, opened a bank account on 26th February 2021 with
500 cedis.
No.
Less than 500 cedis.
Okay, zero cedis. I don't know how I will say it. Now, point 2. Ghana Cathedral wrote to JNS on August 26th, 2021 to give them a loan to pay contractors because government money was delaying. Or no could be account with 0 cedis. No. Cathedral natural command so more pebbles through no. Ghana government, through the controller and accountant general, on 23rd August 2021 paid JNS Talent an amount of 3.5 million Ghana cedis. Point 4. Because there was no money in the account since it was opened, the bank charges of 10 cedis monthly was deducted from April 2021 August to 2021 to August 2021. Also, they got a checkbook on 25th August 2021. Point 5. On 27th August 2021, JNS Talent transferred 2.6 million Ghana cedis to the account of the National Cathedral.
Luton share. Create Luton share. Create Luton share.
Okay, so triangular business. 6. The same National Cathedral that didn't have money to pay contractors, hence needed loan from a private company, had 6 million in its account before they received the money from JNS. 7. Remember, National Cathedral paid the contractors rebate limited 29.13 million on 20th August 2021 before JNS loan they got on 27th August. So you get to follow. According to documents submitted to Parliament on usage of money by National Cathedral, JNS Talent Limited was paid 2.6 million as constructors mobilization. 2.6 million Ghana cedis. According to Samuel Kujetwa Blakwa, MP for North Tom, his checks at the Registrar General reviewed. JNS Talent Limited is owned by one Reverend Johannes Eshon, another software.
Is also Kusi, what's the Reverend Kusi Boatin, or the friend saying his younger pastor, his protégé.
Kusi Boatin, Makaso or a criminal, Meka and Grofo did matter.
And yet, near board chairman or youth employment agency.
Kusi Boatin,
yes, that's the right.
Kusi Boatin, a politician, was share prophet. I say, maybe Kusi Boatin deal. He's a criminal. Now, the style, or no, Kusi Boatin manage in free, obinim no level no more.
And we share Duncan Mola no more.
Now, oh, yeah, fast call your courses be, and was I so preachy in Brofo.
Positioning. Positioning.
In this because
branding.
Ghana needs help so BT Ghana near Cabrofo. For Bible, Shatarfita Cabrofo Boko.
And I was Shepatakari.
And I was Shepatakari. Agbada.
Aha,
always so BT Ghana near.
Near what to TV3.
What BT no. What there's also BT Ghana near Cabrofo. Share songs colors.
I think that
so the last one, or say. Reverend Johannes Eshon is also a branch pastor of Reverend Kusi Boatin's church. Reverend Eshon's branch is the Power Chapel Worldwide, Bethel. Bethel Arena.
Where them say Kwabena.
Okay, so Kusi Boatin obviously is the founder of Power Chapel Worldwide and member secretary of the national. So this is the situation. But just 1 minute, member Baba said.
As someone can follow you.
Yeah.
Sikana company need the same. Eddie send
JNS.
And almost half wedding the man back.
Yes.
The consultation fees there.
Yeah.
But in any case,
the
first amount of money cry a hit to my account. If you control an accountant general.
Okay, so
proper create Luton share.
So my member Baba
it's my boy Besiana de Tuyameka.
Baba Ubanuti Unia Penny at forces. And watch number press conference on this financial haircut. It seems like who follow a Charles Nyami Charles Nyami Biosu Bie pa
more expensive.
Baby, it seems like a point of no return.
It's a point of no return.
And beside that, they are using the cathedral to steal. Exactly. And this is the point. And we have some few minutes to go anyway.
I mean, the cathedral, a friend shell scheme. Shell scheme, you say, let's leverage the collective religious preferences of Ghanaians, inclinations of Ghanaians. Na yɛmfa nhyɛ aseɛ.
Amanfoɔ nso pa kyerɛw sɛ ɛyɛ amantam.
Mɛhyɛ aseɛ no mɛpɛ sɛ mepa. Obi atwɔ no sɛ Saturdays yɛ. So wɛba wo ne Madam Wanka nkwadaa no movement yɛ na adana but just apologize on that. Ɛyɛ shell scheme. Quite clearly no to say ebumu ahyɛ that tena se sɛ you create a number of things that seemingly looks legit. But most importantly, they are using the religious inclinations of it, of Ghanaians. And then I think one of the things that we in NDC, for instance, I think we respected and we continue to respect a lot of the men of the clergy without thinking of them in any way. But Efana have ulterior motives for the country. Either they are genuine pawns in a bigger scheme, and I say Imubino are actually a part of what is being done. Because I ask a question. You look at all the circumstances somebody share Ejumana say from the initial lies of and you're buying a BC. A private money. And eventually we came to find out say and you're buying sika Ghana Fusika Kum. Then we raise questions. Then they say this, they say that. The next minute there's one person involved. And that person is involved in too many shady deals. Yes. And this person, we found out, say he has a close connection to the president's brothers, in this case, Ajayi. And he gets the bigger piece of every money that is transferred. Bigger piece of every money that is transferred. Now, you know what's very, very interesting and annoying? When everything else fails, now religiosity element, and far, almost tourism. So I wonder, somebody should ask the president, sit down with him and ask him, say, really and truly, you were doing it for religious purposes or doing it for tourism? Because at the end of the day, we don't see. If you look at how the National Mosque, for instance, was built, was majorly private money. Majorly private money. The same could have been achieved. Particularly when in this country, isn't the Christians the majority population? And so if Christians decide that they want to actually build, we've seen Christians come together to build churches. We've seen individual churches crumple with almost university. We've seen individual churches being able to do it. If really and truly you want to rally Christians around a particular concept, then you say, you can do it. You would always find a way around it. And where is the rush? We've seen consistently the Cologne Cathedral. We've seen consistently other cathedrals, major cathedrals across the world. It took them more than 10 years to build. Some took as many as 82 years to build. Of course, for me, I always agreed, say, in a secular country as Ghana, particularly where you have a lot more Christians in the country, it's always very important to be able to have a symbol, one thing that can assert the secularity of the country, particularly when the church in Ghana has been very charitable to the country. But I disagree with the ways that it's been done. You have a country that's in crisis. It's in crisis continuously. Finance minister knowing a company. What's a double busia? What benefit, or that's all benefit. And then now poor people that have a trust, they've trusted the system. Papa now knows so on radio for some time. What's on Akwadro? He's worked hard all his life. He's been very, very legal. He's gone to buy some government bonds. And then now he's got to suffer for it because of somebody's incompetence. What is really somebody said that there's a group of people that benefit from the woes of others. Yes. Particularly the president, family and friends, they've created woes for us, problems for us that they are going to benefit from it. Problems for us that they're going to benefit from it. Because any problems, I think about it. How do you in 6 years give one person a contract total of OBI Wadamfo in excess of $300 million.
Why?
Yes.
That's serious.
Over 17 different contracts.
Look at
Ajayi.
The same yes, Ajayi. 17 National Cathedral in a rush, Marine Drive, Trade Fair, Pubium, Agenda 111, and so many other contracts from the Amasa Papai. And this person, we know that he has.
I'm not sure someone affects the question.
I can say a sales scheme. Say this can a basket. And they are two say na ya for chini akuisi scam. And because he's registered abroad, no, obviously no. Or yes, a normal transfer man. He can easily move the money across for them, abroad for them.
Yes.
He will easily move the money.
That's what is happening.
When he easily moves the money, they take the money away. If he doesn't end up in any of the tax savings for them on the free charge and so far, you will see eventually South Development Bank, they are hell bent. Eventually, you see how they move to try to own the bank. Yeah. A lot of things has been said about it. Initially, the way it is, but you say, I a conspiracy theory, and I say, is it some Hollywood movie or some Indian movie? But it keeps happening. You hear it now. No, it can't be true. It's because the sheer nature, the confidence with which they are doing it, and nobody is saying anything. Nobody,
it's too sweet for you to believe.
Nobody, look, the proper voices of conscience. Can you believe, sir, in ahead of 2016 election, if it was the NDC and the Mahama that has tried to do even a quarter of some of the things that they are doing, a quarter of some of the things that they are doing. You hear from the clergy. You hear for the some of the ulamas or imams. You hear from the chiefs. You hear from the civil society organizations. Only for me to realize last week, 2 days ago, when Imani Bright Simmons had posted something from Oxfam. Oxfam rep talking about the fact that the stakeholder engagement before we went to IMF in 2015 was the best and the most transparent and the most logical. Like, it was expansive. It was very transparent. It was an open forum that involved.
Even with this one, they are trying to
hide things. You don't even know what's going on, unless Labour front. Hint December. Backtrack here. So they keep hiding things. But you see, I keep saying to a lot of people that the people that picked on Suhini when the finance minister for the first time went for an interview and asked him questions of tax havens. The people that should bow down their head in shame.
And they should go back to Suhini.
Anybody that uses tax havens is an unethical person. Or you're an ethical person. Or you'll be a who is fraudulent. Or you'll be a who is not ethical. Anybody who is not ethical and you have the person, you see, you should be fit for purpose. The reasons for closing the Heritage Bank. Yeah. They claimed that the beneficial owners of the bank had been involved in contracts from the government. So even if some of these contracts, legit contracts, some of these contracts were subject for, for instance, cases in courts. Even before the cases would end, you use that fit for purpose, close it. The finance minister from the onset has never been fit for purpose for the role. If that principle is anything to go by. Anybody that uses tax havens is not ethical. Or you'll be a shady, or you'll be a fraudulent, or you'll be a and move money across the world. And you have this person being your finance minister, together with the president's brothers, who have always been cited in one shady, bad business deals after another. How has this guy been able to thrive and actually even still to pretend over us? Yes. And nobody is saying anything. They are leaving it for us, other equally young people, to voice it for them. What is this?
But my problem is with the National House of Chiefs. I'm very disappointed in Tugba Fede, Otunfo, Gamanche, Nairi.
I can count the number.
I'm really disappointed that these chiefs or whatever allow them for them to come in their palace. The Yomuhianu Ojain Snap, Ansah, Carton. Near the Abba, then see this. Now,
the a bit of hope is that even within the NPP, there are few of them. You talk to them, they tell you, say, look, if they don't, they tell you that if they do not do anything to rescue their party, Sa family and friends, and their
but they should step out.
They should step out.
They should step out.
It's only when they want to be president. If only when they want to be presidents and everything, that's when they talk about it. Yes. when now he's actually referring to the non-actions of the government. This particular, I mean, we've not seen, this is unprecedented proper create loot and share system.
Unfortunately, our time is up. Happy birthday to you, Alara, from your father. And you know your father is my very good friend. So, Alara, and you are happy birthday to you. Bomodia say okay kinucha now the media to me ho. Baba beje. Why? Alara said, "Wa mamia me no want to kwa." Okay? So, thank you. Ochna aye yenua Kwame Kwachi me producer. Name I made that for much ye did 1 week. Russia. And Russia putting woe. I cry say Russia. A taxi rank no. Dansuman. Dansuman now Russia. Russia or Dansuman? Oh, okay. So Dansuman Russia. Men can put in Russia. Okay, so we do taxi rank well Ubusa or Obeti Anopa 8 a.m. Na yekuja yenua no na yakwa kodi o mame 1 week enti madofo nyina no mon try se mo betimi abeboy Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. We are very grateful omna de bright soja capsules aba amanfo numbi to keke Liberty Industries ya chia mo anopai omo abin papa sanso ne de na se ma CD Herbal Center omna de CD caps aba immune booster papa bi Negotiated Benefit Trust Company yedamo asepa Jana Charles Clinic nyame enshiramo na Top Choco Ghana for agiatum papa anopa yedi nkomo. And I think said ya can ye beja mamo. You heard yenua Charles nyame and they were breaking some down. Amiatiasia, you heard Baba Sadik and Utie a year on about to forcing. Ochna 11. You're trying a year press conference on the Baba, a year minority on this matter. But I know that whatever it is, Ghana will win. Ghana will not die. Ghana will survive. A yabon samfubi na sorrow so, but Ghana will survive. Your friend Bobie Ansah. Jumadi your friend is Citizen Show. Weekdays no, Monday evening, Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening, Thursday evening. Insha Juada. Yes, from February. We are working on it. All right. So Nyami Adma Monday evening. Yensen Shebu. Nyami Shramunina. Enjoy your weekend. Osibisa Wayaya.
100.5 100.5 100.5
Papa driver, Utie station, papa. Driver, when you be.
FM 100.5.
Hey, Accra FM, Charlie, and what the papa, me feeling mo keke, mo chromo.
Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
Accra,
FM 100.5.
Abusiafo yɛbɛda mu nyinaa se sɛ ɛnɛ so moayɛ aso na moanya brɛ na moba bɛtie nkɔmmɔ a yɛde brɛ mu free Givers Herbal Center. Ɛdi a megye so ɛyɛ Nana Kwame me na meyɛ ɔkasamafo ɛde ma adwumakuo yi. Ɛnɛ nso sɛ yɛhyia mu a na ɛyɛ nkɔmmɔ a ɛba bɛboa ma yɛapɔmuden ho nsɛnsɛm atumi afa ne ntoma pafira na obiara de ne ho ɛsiane sɛ mpanyimfoɔ sɛ me ho tɔ me na nso ho tɔ wa obiara ni mmere obiara sɛ wo ho ɔden na me nso me ho ɔden a obiara bɛkɔ n'adwuma so akɔyɛ de obetumi nkakra sɛ de bɛyɛ ne nsa bɛkɔ na no na mmom sɛ me ho ɔden na wo ho nyɛ den a wo bɛɛ den ne bɛba bɛda me so saa nso na sɛ wo ho ɔden na me ho nyɛ den a me nso me bɛɛ den bɛba bɛda so nti de bia no bɛhu sɛ na adimuna ɛne ɔhaw ɛne nɔma binum nenam Givers yɛbotae ne sɛ yɛbɛsɛ nyankopɔn yɛ adom a obiara a wɔtie yɛn biara no onya apɔmuden pa onya ahoɔden sɛde bɛyɛ a obɛtumi atumpɔn na wayɛ adwumaden akɔ n'anim wɔ abrabɔ mu sɛ wɔpɛ sɛ wo ne givers kasa a yɛ namba nie 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 na oni yɛn kasa mebacho givers yɛde nduro miɛnsa abadwa so deɛ di nkan ɛyɛ givers heba mesha givers heba mesha mebacho givers heba mesha ɛyɛ TDR malaria duro obi a entontoma we na wanya yare ɛfɛ na TDR a kwasibro ni fɛ na malaria mebacho yade baako a nipa mfa obuo ma no yade baako a nipa mfa ni die ma ɛne saa yade ɛfɛ no a TDR malaria ehwemu kyerɛ sɛ abibrem ha yade a akunipa bebre na egusu kunipa bebre wa bibrem ha no ɛyɛ TDR ɛfɛ no malaria mesrɛ wani die mu asɛ sɛ yade no bi wɔ so a ɛmfa ni agro yade a ɛba wo so a etimi ma wo mogya kora so te na ɛma wo short mogya ɛyɛ TDR malaria yade no ano ɔden yade no ɛha adwene but yɛmfa ni die no obuo ma yade no because yehu ni sɛ ɛtaayɛ yɛn oh malaria de ne yɛ nete oh ntontom so mo wie de bia nie malaria de eba unya duro bi no ma ho beto ana eba na unya light soup na no ma ho beto me pacho yamfa light soup enko yare efe na TDR malaria hye no so a TDR malaria ba so a ema wo ye boho na wa ye bosa na wa ye bete obi kura ni mo be fi se bi a wo ye kwadwofo yade ne ba ema honam nyina ye bete wo ye mre eti bibia ni ho utumi ye wo nante kura mpo ana wani aha adidie so kran so a ne ho ayɛ den untumi nya bibia na wayɛ bɛtɛ entena se ma yare a ɛfɛ na TDR malaria nti yenyi wadi wadwuma because malaria no wɔ so na wo de kɔ adwuma wahwɛ ya untumi nya adwuma den na sɛ wo boss so yɛ obi a ɔmfa na adwuma ni agro na ɔnya awɛ sɛ wo yare a ebetumi anam so ama wadwuma mu kra no yebetumi ayi wadi wɔ hɔ aduru a mekanfo de ama wo ɛyɛ givers heba mesha mebacho malaria yare no ba so a aduane bi anya wakɔ no untumi nidi eti ebasa na osotia neti one wo a untumi nidi ɛna wo mogya nso so te so imagine so tromienu hwɛ de betimi de abrɛw givers eba mesha sɛ wonum givers eba mesha na wo malaria na nkwa de ɛka ne sɛ fatoa ne bra na baju sika tie obi a otie mi bia a wo yare atidi yare malaria wanum aduro saa yade no nkɔ no unya givers eba mesha ni bi na wonom na yare na nkwa de ye kan se fatoa no bra na baju sika tie enya malaria nkwa na yare no sa typhoid jaundice fever obi wo ha nante kakra no wabre oye adwumaden kakra no wabre onante kakra no wabre oye adwumaden kakra no wabre me ba cho immune system na yemre immune system no ene boa ma nipa bia no utumi nya ahode tena asase we so esan so omo ne asoja fo mo ni padua no mu a omo kunti ayade a yade ntumi nkaye nto eninti na wuni mo bi a beye semfie num ni onyare da se binye so ye superhuman eye because the immune system ne strong onipa bia so immune system ne strong wa yade ntumi nka nto to bo se insurance ya ba manfo yi wa hwe kra wonya bi da ubeye bi nso so unyusu because yade bia ntumi nka wa edo be kwa kopie mu e wo hospital because of givers eba mesha wo de ho ato so de den say yen twema yade kra mansa ne anum givers eba mesha me ba cho givers eba mesha no se wo yare o se wo nyare o fa ho to aduro so obi a ode aduro yaye na duro na wonom no anopa awie nwumre wa bra wadidi awie na abribia ode ne ho to aduro no so no me ka de ahye wo nyankopon dia ne monyam se yare ntumi nka ho to oda eme ye rahye mfa nko hospital me gina nyankopon nim na me kase tie de ama ya duro ne yeso no nko ne se de bia me kase ye kɔ nwura mu no yankote haban baako ene de ya duro no eya haban soto asoto enua different ne akeka bom de afa mfidem de give se ba mesha eninti na wonom a malaria beko typhoid beko jaundice beko fever beko honam ya no begyae osasabro no nyina ho beto tenie ba bia ye to aduo bia wo Ghana no obenya bi ato say ye pharmacy shop, say ye chemical shop, say ye drugstore, say ye herbal shop, ba bia ye to aduro bia okwa also pe givers eba mesha ne no munya de enya nwono udidi wi ana wanom wo so a na wo hwie kakra na wanom yesa obehu say yade bia titu bia no obede ho eto da ya yesi o ena typhoid eni aduro ena jaundice eni aduro me ba cho bi catch us say typhoid eni aduro na wadadaw ewiase ukodwa mienu a ena hunu de aba oso ansuo na aso ansa so a ena hunu de moduro ena wiase de obebo no maya wamma wabatu se ho den sa unum give us eba mesha na yare amabobo so na nkwa odofo de meka ne say fatwa no bra na bra beju sika tiawa fre 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 babia yeto aduo bia wo Ghana ha no obenya give us eba mesha ni biato aboawo ama pomode ho nsem afa ne to apafra se wo yo bia wontumi didi a enye nsa na bema odidi tie obi a wonom nsa wa bra akom de no obi a wonom nsa on an empty stomach bia no de de bra on say etimi ma wunya de efe ulcer peptic ulcer adura wo hia a ebetumi aboa wa pomden na sa aboa mo odidi eye give us eba mesha no eno ne adura wonom a esiesie ni pedua no ema udidi na ema wugina wona so na wunya hoode de bobra obi wo ha me ose o mintimi didi ntimi koto mojaduro men sore mfa wo pem koto mojaduro because untimi didi waduro eye give us eba mesha for 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 me ka say baby a yeto aduo bia wo Ghana ha no obenya aduro bia to na tumi aboawo ama wagina wo naso 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 me ba cho de me de to aso eye give us P capsules and afi give us co capsules give us P capsules and a give us co capsules me ba cho sanduo mienu wei ye num bom give us P capsules ni ko no abri bia be fa sanduo mienu wei abom obi akoko eha no obi a ne sisi eha no obi a ne sisi ade ka no ho a ontumi ngi no ho ema ne yie give us P capsules any give us co capsules no she no so say ye fa sanduo mienu wei bom obi a ne sisi ya ne ya pa me na otonchia obi a owo sisi ade krankro chronic waist pain severe waist pain sisi ade a wanum nro saa yade no nko se wunya give us P capsules any give us co capsules now ka sanduo mienu we bom now nom na sisi ade na nkwa ye de ka ne se fa woto ano bra na baju sika obi tie me wanya namu saa yade enamu saa yade ba wo so na wotena se hwe ne hwe ha dia ye ne se esay enkwamo na ewo o system no mu no tie basa obehu se wo ne oba ahyiemu a sabi ohu be sane wakogu oba na se alright but the sense wo namu saa yade no wo so no ntino emmoawa na ese so motu nkosua oba na se no enamu saa yade emmoawa no awe kyese omo wikin mmoa no tie basa mmoa no kɔ oba na se a omutumi ntu nkosua tubehu se na odi ahye oba na se ena me yire de onyinsen ena me yire ontumi wo enye oba na fort enkwamo na efiri wase ne sperm no esan enam nsanyade na ewo so no emmoawa na ede ba no saa mmoawa no omo ne enkwamo no de afe so nti ama enkwamo na ye mre tie basa enkwamo no ntumi ntu nkosua oba na se oba nso a wutie mi awo enam nsanyade se enam nsanyade wo oba so a emmoawa na ede enam nsanyade yade no ba no saa mmoa na esan so omo oba no wasinti no bo so obema ne wo da ne hunsuo na aba begu wase na wase nketumi enam so ma mmoawa na wom no tu nkosua no esanse wo so wo nam nsa yade ne bia wo so nti no wobon se na mmoawa no esei enkwammoa no tie basa na enkwammoa no ntumi tu nkosua ebiem se wo yoba na wo nam nsa yade na wanyere wo ho anko antu enam nsa yade na se a na se nyame ya wadom na wotumi fa afuru a ena behu abewa akoda no sabi na nani aye kyewo na nani aye mehwe me baabi enam nsa yade mmoawa no ena de sa wo ha we nyina ba afi obewa akoda no na akoda no ewo eye problem na owo knee problem all because of enam nsa yade mmoawa na omo wase no omo na de sa wo ha na ba wo hwa na sabi ensufita bi efri wase ba obedwonso a first drop no obehu se na ye ensufita bi ni nyina ye symptoms ni bi da di kire se wanya enam nsa yade ni bi wo hwa na ensansa bi abegu wase Oyo ba na begu ase, oye bema na begu bema no ho, na wonam nipa mu kra na wutiti. Sebio edamu sa ya de no, se eba wo so ansusu so boni bi ede ba no no. Tuba se nsa na begu ase niti no, wo domu kra mpo a, esanse hoya wo hiniti na wudwi. Eto da utimi dwi na yura fi kra se wo nipa mu. Eye ni ngwase. Kope give speak capsules. Na pe give school capsules. Na ka sando mi we boom. Sa wonom sando mi no boom a, enamu sa ya de bi e wo so bia no, ebekọ amwade ho. Bebacho oba wontimi mbu ne sa. Oba obu ne sa mojamba, moja banani etuntum. Obi wo kura abosumi nsia afe ba ko no mbu ne sada. Sister, enye bayifo. Enuane na yedi ne nansen no, ene de sa wo ye ne we aba. Onya give us p, eni give us ko na. Kabom nanom na ensanfro wo system no, na ngohoro system no mu, na emboaw, na omoja no, na entumi mboaw, na bu nsa, na moja na mbra, na ninya kokọ, na huni se yes, emoja na eba no. Sister, se wan bu nsa, ubesi den atu nkosua. Sister, se wan bu nsa, ebesi den amwa take seed. Se wan bu nsa, ebe den ewatumi anyensa ma na yiye. Sister, oba bi a wutie me bi a pese wo, na untumi mbu nsa, na afini mbu nsa da. Sister, untumi nyensen. Aje se Nyankopon na miraculously ono ohu mobo no ye bibi ema wo nyensen. Se nte sa de oba mbu nsa bia no edin se obetumi afafuru. Untumi mpo aje se nyame na. Eniti na Nyankopon boye no. Wan boye sa keke. Obo enuaba se ye ni nuaba no ne emfa haban ni nusiri ni nubra no emfa ntu ye yade ase. Oba owon sabu mu problem. Oba bi obu ne sa obetie mu obekam sa area ofo nyina bete ne nka. Mepacho wadro ye give us p capsules. Kabom eni give us ko no nanom na obedi adanse. Afe obi tie me. Ne bema no fon na fon. Ahoodi ni ne bema mu. Ne bema ma ne muso a entini na bia ho no, entini ni nyina yira. Tie basa de aka nyina ye nam. Enam no soso no ahoodi bia ni mu. Because the ma bema no ho ye den na ahoodi so no koba bema no na ma bema no ye pose na ye kase no eye entini na bia ho no. Ene entini ni nyina yira because of nuane na yedi no any activities bia ye de ho akwakohyem. Onum give us p capsules. Na onum give us co capsules na ebeboa ayi ntini na ba na boa ma ahoden so no ko aba bema no biom. Na ebasa na oni oba ni di agro wo mpamu a na fe oba no ejije ho. When was the last time I oba di agro wo mpamu a mu wie oba na ka se miura ene de o mama ni age o mama sepe me ho. When was the last time oba kan sa akiro? Sa wo ye bema na oba nka asem we bi nkire wo da na che se otadua no problem wo mu. Ko pe give us speak capsules. Na pe give us co capsules. Kasando mi no ebom nanom na wuhia me a obedi adanse. 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 0543 222 470. Meka wo say babia ye to ado bia wo Ghana ha no obenya give us yendo no eye mane mema nyina duro. Oba bi wo ha woni feelings oni atenka bema so ni mu a wonte hwe bema bi so tie mi oni feelings oni atenka oba so ni mu a wonte hwe waduro eye give us speak capsules and afa give us co capsules kabom nanom beba cho se uhu oba obe presa oba no e de match ne ma ope ukọ ho atami after 1 minute na ujadum eba sa obe bosso sa ija no nsori biem beba cho waduro ye give us speak capsules give us co capsules give us speak capsules give us co capsules obeka bom na wanom meka se ba bia ye to ado bia wo Ghana ha no obenya ndo ibi sa wonti bibia ase a freyen 0543 222 470 0543 222 470. Aha ene de nkomo no besi Nyankopon ya adom adasede ye besa no ohia nyame ya adom adasede ye nsamra ne ye no mehia no na udi adanse ewrade hyirawo se waya so na watie tu anamo na beboa wo.
Gra oh yalo. Gra oh yalo. Wole. Accra FM 100.5. Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, your mommy.
Most of the players with a bit of experience, they keep up of them.
Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, yeah, mommy.
Group game nippet and I say teams 2 and I qualify from group game now for the next near baby a group game near Beckham.
Hey, Accra FM. Charlie, emu da papa. Me feel mo keke. Mo kromo.
Wo ye wo kromu anope nsemina so na chese ene uruma abo 1010 anope ewo eye fiase live on Accra 100.5 FM so agudie mre aso ye de bebro jumedian nanso ne ye bekwa oma no so ne ene eye Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic akodi nkomo ne yensaka doctor Bright Oko ankasa oma no so ene ne bedidi nkomo ne ahwe ne ekon ne owoma yen efo ya pomodin nsemo se ye num Bright Suja Caps ne be ya mayen ene nu echense se ye num Bright Galley Plus Caps ne be ya mayen yesi awo no entumi embe kwan me so ne be fa so stroke yare e ha wa adwen kwan me na ofa so mi pato ni nyina no ye ne doctor be di nkomo na chese wetumi aboyim no acheche kwan etumi e fa so me si 2023 de yare de awe kura Greenfield nsi de okwa yare bi e ha wa adwen bia no ya be hwe no apomodi no etumi akonkan etumi de ma yenkwa o ma no so ni doctor Bright Oko enkodi nkomo ewo no mo doc anope oti yenka yemo akwaba ediba Accra 100.5 FM so
Bimia Omampeni and Ramon Kubaja Park CPK and Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Yaji Obibia so na Ghana for any material for any appreciate pa and then that Eddie Kaya a sports program and Bianca Sama monitor who say as well soon modern boy modern boy ama Greenfield any Ghana for and so enya agu kansie mu ensem ebi etie ahihye yen kran no me se me ma oni utim ni nyina ayiko
ya ye
I know that Emma Ghana for so who say ampa Accra FM the ba tele
oye mami ampa
Greenfield yes ye ma Maiko na yesa chia Ghana for yo ene anope die se obi temenka na many doctor pedi amida Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic Ewonuwa adigono last stop Exit Junction menye mistake o me see edili Greenfield
Accra FM
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic and plenty mo ya mo frɛ ona doctor me buy mo branch wa ha mesrel nungwa any branch wo bia your outlet ewo kitasi ewo ebri kwan so but ewo nkrama mu de any branch wo bia udunwa adegono make sure say it is boldly written Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic na obi amfa achinchine andano bibifufo and obi amfa kotokro andano 7 Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic and then da uti and can the person would see as after 2023 yare yem person obi be said obi be di and ye obi be di